too paid. Damn.
Music reviewers get a whole bunch of views.
God damn.
And now you're doing K-pop, so of course you're gonna be getting triple amount.
Damn, but the question is, Jersey, why don't you do it then? Why don't you do that too?
Because music reviewers to me are boring.
Damn, your content is boring.
No, unless the editing is really good, then it's like, okay, I can watch it because it's like you make it interesting.
Now, Jersey, how would you feel about Kira's editing? Just for example, random question.
What editing?
Holy shit! Holy shit!
That's sick. I mean, I don't edit my videos.
We know, but it's okay.
I'm simply saying, there's on the numbers unedited.
And if you would have had good editing, bro, you would have been making money by now.
Oh, she said your videos are good, but imagine if the editing was good.
She said, imagine if you tried though. Like, imagine you worked on it. She said, you don't work on your craft.
I do work on my craft in my own way.
No comment. No comment.
This ain't no comment. Like, you're more up than me, nigga. We're in the same ballpark,
bro. But I got 2 jobs. I got school. I've been doing shit around every day. You work 1 job and you're home most of the time. You could be making videos, and then when I tell you, "Hey, you want to make a video?" You're like, I don't know, maybe, and then you never answer me back.
I did it.
You know how many content? Like how many times when Silas gone did I say, "Hey, you want to record?"
0.
Damn. So apparently, when I'm here, you just can't record.
No, bro.
Because he was out more. He was out of his room more. So I was like, "Oh, cool, you're here. You want to record?" Oh, he was like, "I don't know." And then he was like, "Oh, well, there's this Jersey rapper that wants me to do a thing. I don't really feel like it." And I was like, "Well, I mean, a video is a video." And I told him, like, "You want to do it?" And then we got cooked, and then we did it.
The nigga Dave's face. Listen to the allegations.
It's like when a kid is getting told about themselves by their parent. Just like they know they're wrong, so they can't say nothing back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Come in my head. I'll come at your stuff.
Grades.
Damn. She
Over here
said,
looking at your grades, talking about what is happening.
she said, if you're going to come for me, you better get a kill shot. Damn.
Aim for the head.
Oh. Man, that
Crazy. Good start to the pod.
That was a really good start. Oh my god.
I was gonna say, I hope you're recording this.
I got it right after like it started to pick up. I didn't get like the initial thing, but you could pick up on the context clues what was going on. Oh man.
Guys, welcome back to the Yappy Hour podcast. We have your 4 hosts here. Starting with myself, Devon Rucker. And over here to my right, who do we have? It's gonna be
It's me, Cyber Shogun.
Hey.
I want to see if someone's going to take the spot.
Who's my bottom? Who's my bottom?
Don't say it twice.
You know, comedy works in 3s. Who's my bottom?
Answer, Jit.
Who's your top, Dave? Who's your top?
I got none of that.
Come on, Dave. Well, sorry, my bottom is choking.
I knew you were a bottom, man. Knew it.
Hold on. Anyway.
And our one and only Jersey. Wow, it's Jersey.
Wow. Maybe I'm back. I need
Cough so hard he had to turn off the camera to get some more cough room.
Yeah, Dave might actually be dying right now.
He's coughing for whatever reason. I don't know why he's coughing.
Yeah, we don't see his cam anymore, so he might not be with us anymore.
Anything Dave said while this
Michael Myers is in his room
is AI. Anything that you're hearing out of that camera, that's not really him. It's all AI.
Oh man. So what's the haps this week, people? What are we yapping about?
Let's talk about Emma Stone, not Emma Stone. Emma Frost, right? In Marvel Rivals?
The Marvel Rivals?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you were talking
Oh,
about
I
the
haven't-
actress.
Yeah, me too. I was like, even I was confused. I was like, whoa, Emma Stone.
I was like, hold on, I haven't heard anything about them in a minute.
Yeah, like what's the Emma Stone drama? Like, let's look up the Emma Stone drama.
She
while we
actually
talk
doesn't
about
like the
Frost.
Emma Frost character. She's the one person
Yeah.
that dislikes it.
She was
About to
supposed to
Google
play the
Emma
role as
Stone,
Emma
turns
Frost,
out-
and they canceled her, and now she hates them.
Emma Stone as Emma Frost. I don't think
She
you
can't
got
get confused about her name.
What
Look
was the
up
other
any-
person? There was another Emma. What was the third Emma? It was like
Emma Watson,
that's what it was. Who was she?
Hermione,
Oh man, wait. Who's Emma Stone? Emma Stone is
the
she
girl
was in
from
the
Easy A. Oh,
Spider-
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Gwen, is that it was Gwen
Gwen
or
Stacy,
MJ?
yeah.
oh. Dave, what
The
do you
one
think
that
about
just,
Emma
you know.
Frost?
Well, I
What?
just
I haven't
googled
played it
Emma
yet.
Stone drama, and turns out Emma Stone doesn't actually have any drama right
I thought
now.
you
so-
were like. It turns out Emma Stone did this thing.
She was mildly racist.
She publicly supported Kanye.
But nothing I could tell on the first page of Google says she did anything wrong. So you know what?
All right,
Okay,
damn, she had a child.
I even looked at the second page. Nothing bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my research. 2 pages of Google. No bad,
know,
no negative drama.
This is the internet.
That's
That's like 3 essays worth of research.
Yeah,
Emma Frost. I did play some rivals today. You know me. But yeah, I mean, she's cool. We'll say, not as I don't think she's about to be as crazy as people hyped her up to be. I don't think she's about to be dominating all these freaking games for real. Like, I don't know. A lot of niggas are just still ass at playing her, so it's gonna take a minute before she starts being a factor.
Devon, what rank are you? Because you be grinding out on Marvel Rivals.
Well, last season I ended because the season just started. I went down. So last season I ended in what was that? Plat 1.
Damn.
I was so close to diamond, and every time I had a game where it was like about to get into diamond, I had a fucking person who wanted to either be like, "Oh, I'm about to just do this all on my own," and was completely ass, or just a person just be like, "You know what? I don't like this team. I'm quitting." I'm like, "Bro, are you fucking kidding me?" Like every time I'll be at like 98, need 2 more, 1 more game. I'm in there. Damn, now I lose 3 more games.
Damn.
I'm at like 80, 88, like, oh, 1 game I actually win this. All I need is like 20 some points, 22 points. 1 win. Nope. Now we got a whole team just being ass. Only 1 healer, 8 fucking every DPSs in the game. You can only have 6 people on your team. I don't even know how they got 8 people on the team. They're all DPSs. That's how it be.
damn.
I'm sorry. I just gotta say this. Day itched his ears so hard it turned off his camera. I'm just sitting here kind of just taking it in like, whoa. That's a lot.
That's what happened.
That's why I'm going to town and also just cut. I was like, but I do want to say this because I don't think this pod might be up in time. On Epic Games, there's a free game called River City Girls. It is a arcade beat 'em up. It's a 10 out of 10 game. Get it for free while you can. If you're watching this like a week later, it's cooked. You can't get it for free no more. So GG's.
Why?
Because Epic Games give out free games, yes, free games that you get to keep every week. That's right.
Yeah.
And this week they gave us 3 free games. Probably all equal to like $60.
Whoa.
That's
Which
one of
is,
Nintendo prices.
oh, perfect
That actually
segue.
does sound pretty good.
Have you guys
Now
seen
let's-
the Switch 2?
Oh my god, you know what's about to get worse
yeah.
with the tariffs?
You see,
The what?
With the tariffs.
Oh,
Tariffs?
Yeah. That's what I said. Tariffs.
Crazy.
Terrace or Terra?
Tariffs! Tariffs with the
Tariffs.
S.
What
plural.
are you hearing, Jersey?
I swear I
You said
can hear it say terrace. And I'm like,
Terrace?
what? Yeah.
Goodbye. Did you
I'm like,
fuck-
what's going on with Nintendo?
No, wait, Dave, not terrorist. Terrorist.
Tariffs! No, I'm not saying tariffs. I'm saying tariffs.
No, I'm saying that you just said terrorist before that.
Hold on. I don't think we can just say terrorist on YouTube. We might have to censor them.
I think we can say terrorist. It can mean anything.
No. I mean, hey, you can play Gmod, and
Maybe we
you
should
could
just stop saying the word over and over.
But I mean,
Just in case.
CS:GO got terrorists, right? Isn't that what they call them?
Yeah, like, that's the whole thing.
And people were playing CS:GO. This is like YouTube's conception. I mean, we gotta at least be able to say. What can we say? We can't say
You know what? You're right.
EDP.
Everybody,
we gotta hide all these words.
Terrorists. Who's your favorite terrorist?
Oh my god! No!
My favorite
Why are you pondering on this? Why are you thinking of it?
This is the Yappy Hour. You get asked the question, you answer, Jersey. Take notes. When you're asked the question, Yappy Hour, you have to answer the question. My favorite.
Gosh.
I would say
You don't actually have to answer the question.
no. I
Unless you
got
wanna
it.
say, like,
My favorite
Barack Obama.
terrorist is me to the Taco Bell bathroom after I had myself a crunch wrap, if you know what I mean. Cause that shit's explosive. But
Yeah.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, Nintendo 2
Under
prices.
prices.
I don't know how we got I don't know how we got down there. Man, don't know how we got back to that one. But yeah, Nintendo.
My favorite is
They're having games for up to 90. I don't know what game they're dropping that's worth $90 on the Switch 2.
Yo, I feel bad for the new age kids, bro. They're like, yo, mom, you mail curse $90. I had to fight for 40 back in the day.
Was this actually like confirmed
Yeah.
by Nintendo,
Yeah.
or is it
Yeah.
just people?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no,
what
it's like-
Nintendo's
they
doing
showed
is
that
that they're going to
directly.
have like some games be still worth 60 and then some games be worth 70, 80 and like the highest is 90. But that's just like standard.
Yeah,
That's
it's
not
like a bundle
deluxe
pack?
edition. That's standard. That's the standard edition for like some games. So like I think it's like I think Donkey Kong was one of the games that were going to be like 80, 90. That new Donkey Kong game.
Right.
I
That
think
game does not look good.
I don't like the way they made Donkey Kong look. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like it's the eyes.
Yeah,
I
because
don't
got
like it.
circle. It's like circle now.
Yeah,
Before
circle,
it's like-
and then it's like all dark around it.
You know what game I want from Nintendo? The new pack, like that new age Pac-Man. I played the hell out of that.
talk about it.
No? Well, you never seen that new
Or do you?
I don't think I've seen it,
They
so-
give you a 2D screen with a little pizza slice, and you're happy with it. You paying 90 for it.
No, that's not Pac-Man, like the show.
Which
Remember how we got a
one,
game-
bro? They had like 3
Pac-Man to go
Pac-Man
back.
shows.
Pac-Man, the Ghostly Adventures.
Wait, so I'm confused. They
Remember
making a
he was like a
game
kid?
about it, or they're just making a new show?
Like, well, the Wii U had. Like,
I don't think
a game, and I
Nintendo
was like,
even.
yeah,
I don't think Nintendo even makes Pac-Man.
makes
I don't
Pac-Man.
think we
I
do
think
either.
Sega makes Pac-Man or someone around there.
Yeah, I think it is Sega.
Wasn't Pac-Man
What?
in the Smash Bros?
Bro,
No.
yes, bro. But so was
Yeah,
Joker.
yeah, he is.
Joker's
And Sonic
Smash
is in there
Bros.
too.
Exactly.
I just Googled it because I just realized
Mega
that we
Man.
all have the power of technology at our fingertips.
I was about to say.
Bandai Namco makes Pac-Man.
Yeah, that's
Ah,
it.
Namco.
It is
I keep
pretty
forgetting about that company.
Yeah.
They make those Naruto games every
Software
year.
companies.
Yeah, the same niggas that be pulling out those Naruto games out of nowhere.
Namco makes Crash too, right?
Didn't Bandai Namco make Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Class?
guy. Ah! Ah!
Up in the bando.
All right, see,
What's
it's like,
going on, bro?
see, getting games now is gonna be such a bigger gamble because I'm still beating myself over that JJK game that came out for spending $60 on that game. Now imagine if I bought a
Yeah.
game for $90 and that shit sucks. Oh lord,
That
that
I'm
might
still
be
mad. I
me.
paid $70
I mean,
for
but,
the
like-
last Call of Duty. Like that shit
Yeah,
was-
like because
I
we
still
spent like
play
what
Call of Duty.
$100 on Call of Duty.
I
Yeah.
still play Call of Duty though, so it's like I can at least still enjoy it. But like if I
I
get
mean,
like
And I ain't played that shit since in months, honly. Like,
Bro, you gotta play with
since
us, bro.
Marvel Rivals
Yeah.
came out.
no,
me and
not
Dave,
even. I stopped before Rivals came
Yeah,
out.
the
I was like, fuck
Rivals
this, I'm
got
about to start
Devon in a
playing Madden
chokehold.
again.
Marvel Rivals, they got this man in a chokehold. I'll tell
It's
y'all
not
right
even
now,
always just Rivals.
Marvel, if you guys just stop doing Marvel Rivals for a week, this nigga Devon's going through withdrawals. He's gonna go, what are you even gonna do with
It's
all
gonna
that
be like
time?
that. It's gonna be like that Fortnite Black Clover that niggas gonna think they got scammed.
You're like,
So
I'm paying
the
all that
reason
money for
that's
those
not
fucking
true
skins.
It's because
That's
I used to
crazy.
do things before. So it was like I would just go back to the stuff I was doing before. Like I would just go back to the games I were playing before Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, what
I
game?
always had this much time. Y'all just didn't know about it. Like that's the problem. I've always had this much time to play games. I just didn't really play too many games.
Let
with
me
y'all,
get this straight.
Like
when you said we're gonna get a multiverses together, and you just never found time, bro. You had all that time to play, and you were just hiding it.
Here's the problem. I was playing the Elden Ring DLC at that point, and I put a lot of time into that.
Mm.
And also, I didn't want to play that game. I got bored with it. It was like that game was pretty fun for like a good 2 days, but like my 48-hour clock had went out by the time you had said something back, and we start. And I was like, you was like, yo, let's go play. And I was like, you know what, I'm about to play. But then like you said it at like literally 47 hours and 59 minutes into like my 48-hour time limit. And I was like, oh, you know what? I'm about to go play. But then that last minute went by. I was like, oh, I'm off. I'm out of it. I lost it.
It's like,
Every time this shit happened to me, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's crazy. It happened twice.
It's just like, damn. Like my energy for the game was at an all-time high. First day, what was that? I can't even think. Multiverses came out. I can't even think of the name of it no more. But it was like after that 48-hour period, I was like, you know what? I didn't play the game. People weren't even good at the game. You know, I'm winning too easily, and this is just Super Smash Bros. All over again. Like, you know what? I'm already a black dude with glasses. You know, I don't need the stereotype of being good at Super Smash Brothers. This is just that. Like, I already know. I know how I look to people. You know, I'm not about to just do that to myself. Be like,
so
oh, now I'm great at this game.
So you think they're going to drop the next Smash Bros at like $95?
But like, what are they even doing in new Smash Bros? Like
100.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna.
Like, listen, you think? Hold on, you think since it's $80 now, the DLC is just going to be free?
No,
you have to buy the Game Pass.
What?
You had to buy Nintendo Online for you to do that.
Like,
Dang, the DLCs might cost more too.
Yeah, that shit could be damn near full price games. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
$80 situation.
90 for the
You know what they will probably do? They're probably gonna do like a Microsoft thing where you buy the subscription of it and then you could get like a game for free each month or something like that.
I always
I think they already got that. Nintendo don't got that already.
I think they do.
They do, yeah. But the subscription's like cheap. It's like $5 a month, and then I think you get it for a whole year for like $35.
That right there is why we got paid $90 for a game, because we want to do that shit.
I'm about to say,
yeah.
Also, like it's Nintendo games. All you really want to play anyway is like Mario and like fucking Zelda or something.
No one got a Switch to play Black Ops. I remember one time I found out Black Ops was on the Wii. I downloaded that shit. I was so upset. I was unbelievably disappointed. I was like,
I got Black Ops for that too, and I was like, what is this?
They had me playing like this. I was like, bro, come on now. What the
I can't shoot with this, bro.
I didn't even know the Wii could handle Black Ops.
It did.
It wasn't the best.
It didn't sound like it could.
But then you could. What was cool though was that you could get a gun for it, and you could put the controllers.
Oh yeah, I have the gun. I have the Star Wars Wii gun. It's around here somewhere.
So you still got that, bro, but you lost your whole Oculus too.
Why'd you bring that?
Why did you bring it? But to be fair, I do have my Wii.
So I have my Wii too.
Okay.
I have my Wii U.
I have my Wii. My uncle has my Wii U, and I have my GameCube.
I don't know why the Wii U gets so much hate, man.
Because that shit was like ass? Question mark.
The Wii U was okay. It was okay.
It was good, bro.
It was just like
as a person with a hand.
I feel like they didn't have much games for it though.
Like this would be like this is the current equivalent to getting the Switch 2 and finding out it's just a little screen and it can only connect to the Switch 1, and then you're sitting there playing with this screen and that's it, and that's the only thing that changed. Everything else is the exact same.
Did you guys see
like what was cool is like, okay, cool, I could play the game on my Wii U still while someone's watching TV. That was like the only great part, because it's like, you know how many people in my house want to watch TV and I want to just play Mario? I was like, bro,
just get a 3DS at that point.
Like
it's right there.
Just make a handheld console is what I'm hearing from y'all.
I wouldn't
mind if it was a handheld.
I want Nintendo to sit down and make another Wii type console that's like, this is something that you're gonna be at home to play. Like, because they dropped the Switch, right? The Switch was like, oh, that's so cool, I can take it with me. But how often are you really taking the Switch somewhere with you? And how often are you playing it when you get there?
I knew one person at my job who used to walk in with a Switch every day. And I was like, it was this lady, she was older than me. That's the thing. She had to be in like her 50s. Every day she would come in there with her Switch and play, like, this is back when like that first that new Zelda had first came out.
Mhm.
She was playing that shit every day. And then she was also talking about, oh, when I get back home, me and my husband are gonna go play Apex Legends together. And I was just like, what?
Like, you're playing at work just to go home and play more. Like, that's an addiction. Like, that's a real addiction.
And this is also like, we work in tech support, you know, we all on computers all day, so it's a bunch of chill, you know, nerds and shit. Everybody who plays, everybody knows what's going on. She's just so into it all day. Just
Do you think? What do you think is worse, Nintendo adults or Disney adults?
Disney adults, 100%.
Disney adults are just weird.
500%.
Well, talk
Disney
about
adults.
it. You know, someone watching this video might be a Disney adult. What do you guys say?
If you're a Disney adult, I got something to tell you. Go ahead and never mind.
But he can get ready to say that, but I can't say terrorist.
Well, you keep saying it, so
Hey, he loves terrorists.
I'll look up later. I'll look up like a video of someone saying it, and I'm like, see, he was able to say it. I have to find it like a really bad concept.
Wait, this video isn't even monetized. What the fuck?
Post edit side, he's gonna just show the camera the video. He's like, see, I told you.
I'm gonna find the guy who made the video and be like, yo, did you get paid for this? Question mark.
No, I only got 50 subscribers.
Fuck.
Like, I go through and bleep out every time I say the goddamn word. That's the ultimate
like
defeat.
every
Just
time
Google,
somebody
can I
says,
say it in the video?
anytime somebody says the word terrorist, just like put a picture of a terrorist instead of saying the word. Like, it's like,
oh, from that puppet movie.
And you're just like, you bleep it out, but then we just see a picture of Saddam Hussein or something, or like Osama bin
So
Laden,
wait, I have a
like,
question.
whoa.
What's worse, saying the name of the terrorist or just saying the general term terrorist?
Well, the name cannot be as bad because you're just saying a person's name. How bad can that be?
Hitler. You know what I mean?
I feel like, you know,
Okay, there's definitely more than one person named Hitler.
See,
because you know, if you're out in public,
I
right?
have to censor his name. That should have to censor his name.
Well, when you think about it, right? You're out in public, right? And let's say you're talking about it. Would you think it's a smart idea to say, "Oh yeah, the terrorist," or "Oh yeah, Osama bin Laden"? Like,
I think I'd rather say the terrorist.
because like, you know, people around you are gonna start like they could be here. They could be like, "What's going on?" You know?
Like, you talking about
It's better
CS:GO,
to say the name.
You talking about Call of Duty? You talking about Siege? Like, I'm telling you, like, in 10 years, mark my words, in like 10 to 5 years, there's going to be a moment where hacker is going to become a word just like terrorist, where I won't be able to say the word hacker on here. And I'm like,
Probably.
Well, yeah, because they're gonna make it.
They're gonna be the new ones.
Oh, we don't.
I mean,
say
hacking is just
restarted
digital
anymore.
terrorism.
Now we just say hackers.
yeah.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like, oh man, we just use that for people with mental illnesses, or you know, we think that they're really dumb. Now we just call them hackers. Now, like, oh, your brain got hacked. You're. Then they're gonna be like, whoa, we shouldn't say that about people with actual, you know, issues. And it's like, oh, I can't say anything anymore, huh? I thought this was America.
Now we're too
I
woke.
can't do anything anymore, man.
Everything's so fucking woke these days.
So woke.
I can't even call people freaking.
I know there's one person watching this
This is
pod
you
that really
guys.
thought you was about to say something crazy. They were just
I
waiting
was.
for
I
the
was
crazy
waiting
slur to come
for
out your
it.
mouth.
They're just sitting at the keyboard.
They're just holding the record button on the keyboard right now. Like, this will be
They're
the
like, just say
holy
it,
clip.
man. Say it.
I had to stop myself.
So what were we even talking about before we got to this conversation? You know what I mean? I feel like
Nintendo.
Nintendo stock.
Yeah,
No
we're
one
still
was
on
talking.
that.
Jaden Smith in the corner want to talk about stock prices. Let's talk about it then. How do you feel about the
I said
stock price?
Nintendo
Talking about
prices.
Nintendo.
Oh,
Nintendo.
Nintendo prices. My fault. I thought you were doing that Jay Smith shit. Let's talk about the economic and political structure of the world.
I don't think we want to do that, guys. It's too
Mm-mm.
much.
Get
Lot to talk
political.
about there.
Let's get so
Yeah,
let's get so political and then get pushed onto like
This isn't
a
even the
political
time to be
podcast.
getting political. Like all the election just went away. You know, we could just generally talk about, I guess, you know, Dave's favorite topic, the tariffs.
That's not
Tariffs. We can talk about
I
those.
said the word once.
You
I said
said it more than
I'm gonna have to
once.
bleep out that
That's
word,
the word.
man. I'm about to bleep out that word. Y'all can't be using that on here.
No, I don't want to talk about
Oh.
politics right now, or I don't even want to talk about social issues. Except one.
Oh,
Just one issue I do want to talk about.
okay.
The issue of who should be able to say the N-word and what N-word can they say?
Mm,
So
mm.
I was watching the video the other day, and it was a sports related video, and they were talking about like, you know, sports over history. And eventually they got to talk about the Negro, like baseball and like the Negro leagues. And I'm like, it's kind of weird hearing a white person say the word Negro. Like, I get it. It's not even like a bad thing to really be saying. You're saying the actual name of stuff, but it's like white people just saying the word Negro leagues. Like that's
The question is though, do you have that same energy when someone Hispanic say Negro?
I don't keep any energy to Hispanic people. I don't pay attention to them. I don't even know what Jersey just said. I don't even know what Jersey's saying right now. What? There's
gonna become a point where this whole pod is gonna be a long just bleep. It's just gonna be the full runtime, just with the audio cut and the long bleep, just that long dolphin sound effect over and over again.
When you find out this podcast is 25 minutes long, you know why.
You know exactly. There was an hour and 5 minutes worth of content we had to cut out.
Because what the fuck?
What's going on with that?
He's geeking.
Bro, why did he say that?
Someone attacked me and he's happy about it, of course.
No, bro, because why did he say that? I'm not happy. Because why the fuck did he just say?
You're not happy? You're literally laughing at tears.
Because why the fuck did he just say that? He said, I'm face mentioning no Spanish people.
He said, I don't give them no energy. What? What does that
put me
mean?
on the spot.
Ooh.
Put me on the spot. I had to say it.
Put you on the spot.
Nah.
It's
I don't know
crazy.
when Hispanic people say it, if I ever hear like Asian people say the N-word, I'm always like,
You heard Asian people say the N-word?
I've
Well,
heard
that's
one Asian
intentional.
person say the N-word, and I was like, why is
Oh.
this nigga saying
That's so, like
Like-
when I heard that.
Oh, like little Tay. I know she said it.
whoa, the fuck? What's little Tay doing saying the N-word?
That was like she was a kid. I was pretty sure it was forced.
she was
Sure,
like,
most,
she was
I
like,
don't know.
I got more money than you, nigga. I don't know what she was really saying for real.
She just pulled out a whole bunch of cash and proved a whole bunch
I
of
mean,
people
shit,
wrong.
she did have more money than me. She was right. What I'm gonna do?
You know, like, can you really get mad at a little kid for sacking money like that?
If your
Yeah,
parents was cashing a paycheck and then giving it to you to make a video with, you be doing the same thing.
I'm taking a little off the top. You know what I mean? Pocketing like
Like,
2
that's-
bands.
Pretty sure that's what her mom was. That's why her mom got fired because they were like doing all those videos inside of like houses she was supposed to be selling to people. Then her mom got fired from her job because they were like, "Yo, why the fuck is your daughter flexing in these houses? You're supposed to be selling them."
You don't even own
Just
that.
play, just bullshit.
Yeah, like this
supposed to be
this ain't your
working.
house.
Like, we don't know
Like-
you.
Why did you just pay your rent? Why did you just give your daughter your whole paycheck and tell her to flash it? Like, what the fuck?
I mean, they had to be making that money back. Honestly,
I
with the
had to.
video- I don't know. They were famous on TikTok, so
no, they were famous on YouTube
Instagram.
And
because Rice
And,
Gummer were
uh,
beefing. That was like
I think it
before
was even before
that
TikTok,
was
so it was
before
like
TikTok.
Vine musically.
I think it was like in that weird part where like TikTok wasn't there, but Vine was gone. So it's like that gap of YouTube where it was just nothing but Vine re-uploads.
And Instagram.
Yeah.
Also musically.
do gotta say though, if you was spending your time watching Little Tay's YouTube videos, you might need to be in jail or you just a lame ass nigga.
This nigga Day.
I know Day was watching
This
it.
nigga Day really
Oh
said,
my god.
He was sitting on his bed staring at that TV.
inconspicuous ass nigga.
Sorry, make sure when you edit this, you do what I'm saying and then instantly show his face. Nah, but I don't know. That just seems lame as fuck to be watching. What would she even be doing? Like, was she rapping or some
Like
shit?
it would be like small videos
I-
where she would just show up and she'd be like, I got more money than you, and I'm only this age, and I got all this money, nigga. And then she'll be like showing cars and houses and shit. It's like, this is my
cars,
house.
houses, chains. Like that's all she really did. She
Yeah.
was just flexing on people.
That's
you was
really well
watching
she
that
did.
content.
And like
you
honestly,
need-
looking back, that was like
job.
some 10 out of 10 rage bait, and a lot of people
Yeah.
fell for it every time.
Yeah. I mean, she's still doing it now, the rage bait. I mean, she was just on Kai's stream. Like,
Man.
she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, I think she always knew what she was doing. I don't think she ever didn't know what she was doing. She gave herself a little hiatus, came back in the second chapter in Lil Tay Shippuden, and then she was
Well,
like,
wasn't when she was younger, she was like forced to do it by her brother or something like that? Yeah, like her
forced to
father.
do it. No, I think her father.
I mean, she was
innocent.
8.
I think her father was innocent because she went to go live with her father because of it.
Oh, she moved out. She moved in with her mom now. And like she had like this whole thing about how she's suing her dad or something.
Why do we know?
Yeah,
so
because she
much
was
about
living
Lil
with the
Tay?
mom, and then she got when they looked into it,
Like this whole
she
conversation.
had to
is
go move the
incredible to
dad,
me.
and then she moved out of the dad's house back to the mom.
I know
Mm.
too much information about Lil Tay.
Well, you gotta remember, I was a little legit when this happened, so I had nothing better to do. I had legitimately nothing better to do. It was this or do homework, and you know I didn't do no goddamn homework. I wouldn't be here. Right
I used to watch Leafy,
That makes
you know?
Well, I never watched no Leafy. Whoa.
I used to watch Leafy. Or
I used to watch
was that
Keemstar back
John?
in the day.
Oh God!
Oh Lord.
Sorry.
Oh
I
God!
say this explains so much.
You do look one of those Keemstar fans.
Fresh and fit.
That's fucked up. She said you look like a Keemstar fan.
That's right.
That's so fucked up. Why would you do that?
Like a little gnome.
You know,
She called you
average
a gnome.
star gnome. What the fuck? Yo, we gotta talk about this beef between the Jersey and Kira. Like, what is happening between y'all two?
Bro,
What's the beef?
everything's great. And then so I came back and now
Like,
it's
what
like
the
he's trying to.
fuck? Like really? Like, what the hell? When I was
Like,
gone,
we already.
they were like, "Oh yeah, we're getting along so great when you're gone." I'm like, "Okay,"
Yeah.
and then I come back like, "Yeah, we were doing great when you were gone." It's like, okay, I don't
We already
know.
got viewers commenting that they think y'all related. They think y'all brother and sister.
Damn,
So,
Nah, bro's Dominican.
damn.
this nigga's not.
I don't.
No, Bobby beat up
Yeah.
Dominican. That nigga's black.
Me no Dominican, me black.
No, my grandfather swears he's Dominican. He told him to get a test.
This nigga ancestry line's gonna go right back
Yeah.
to.
The black test?
An ancestry test. He was like, get a test, see what you are, because he says, I'm pretty sure
So
you're Dominican.
What are the native Dominicans? Like, what are they called?
Dominicans.
Yeah, Dominicans, I believe.
Like is there like a? Cause like in Puerto Rico, it's like they got the native name for them. It was like the Taino.
Yo, my
people or
dumbass really thought he was about to say
Oh,
Nat King Cole.
Boricuas.
No, like Taino.
Tell you, I had never heard anyone call that in Puerto Rico.
I feel like this is the
swear,
vibe, like
that's
saying
like
a
a
bunch
thing
of
they
slurs
say.
that we just don't
No, like
understand.
the only name that I know of is Boricuas. Like that was like the name that was
Doesn't it say,
originated
like,
from Puerto Rico.
Men and women, or ain't that just how you say women?
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like you only hear women being called boy, whatever you just said. I'm not even
Boricua.
trying to. Yeah,
Wait, what is it?
Boricuas.
Bowequas?
boricas,
Boricuas.
Nigga
The
said
more I keep
bodegas.
saying,
boricas, bodegas.
Bodegas.
yeah, I think Dominicans love their name. They just love being called Dominicans. I never heard them called anything else.
I mean, but also, like, let's be real here. No matter where you're from geographically, your racial structure could be different. Like, you could be black and just from the Dominican Republic.
Not true.
Bro could have just been one of the first people, like, oh, yeah, we was dropping off slaves in freaking Jamaica. Hey, we got some extras. Y'all take some. And that's how people got there. Like, oh, I've been in the Dominican Republic for 20 generations. Like, yeah, that's when the slavery started. You got yours was the first ones dropped off. Saying that's how
Size face.
Like I checked out when you said bodegas. I'm gonna be real. I mentally checked out. I just was kind of staring at the screen like, I wish I took Spanish at this point because I don't know what's happening. Dominican.
Oh, bodega.
As y'all live to New York, you should know what a bodega is.
I know what a bodega
Yeah, bodega is just like a corner store.
What?
A bodega is a corner store.
Are you like telling me?
Yeah.
You don't think I know what a bodega is? Are you trying to explain?
Well, you were talking about like you don't know Spanish, so.
Is bodega Spanish? I thought that shit was just New Yorkin. I thought that was just like some shit from New York.
No, it's and first of all, they say in any city.
So
I don't know. They don't say it in Cleveland. I've never heard anybody say.
I'm
bodega.
saying
They say corner
really
store.
Yeah,
or the store,
the poppy shop.
They be like the
mom and pop shop.
Really?
Yeah, I thought bodega was like a New York thing.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I feel like
so. Maybe it's just a Spanish thing because this
bodegas is New York.
I don't know. I heard,
It's like-
I heard
No, 'cause
Kai
in New
Cenat say
Jersey-
bodega, so I don't think it's just a Hispanic
But
thing.
he's from New York, so
Oh,
yeah, if you hear from there, you're gonna just say it. I mean, over here in Jersey, yeah, we do say it, but then I also know in Texas they say it. But that could also be because
that just feels
the
like
people I
y'all
know
just
is Spanish.
in Jersey trying to be
I
like.
feel like a
New York.
nigga from New York went to Texas and called it a bodega. I don't feel like he was really from Texas.
This is like a How I Met Your Mother situation where people in New Jersey are just like, nah, we want to be like New Yorkers. We have bodegas too. Like, okay,
Yeah,
No.
New Jersey.
I'm
New
down.
Jersey.
No.
Sucks. I bet New Jersey bodegas don't even have Puerto Ricans.
Jersey, I got a
freaking
question.
Dominicans.
If you ever rebrand, have you considered the name New Jersey?
Mm.
It's right there. I mean, the pieces were all there. Just had to put it together.
Think about it. Wow, it's New Jersey.
Yeah, no.
And also, it'd be something that people don't say very often because nobody's like, wow, it's New Jersey. The only time they be saying that is when they're thinking about your channel.
Exactly. No
Okay.
one in the history of
Yeah,
anyone has
no.
ever said, wow, it's New Jersey. No, at
Wow.
least not in that tone.
Yeah, no. I'm
It's New
good.
Jersey.
Wow, it's
So happy to be
you'll
here.
probably be the only way they'll ever show happiness while saying the words New Jersey. But speaking of rebrand, I have a question for you guys. If you had to remake your entire channel with a whole new name, right? Completely rebrand, what name would you choose? Like, what would be your name?
Honestly, I think I'd go with my first and last name.
Okay.
Honestly, I
First
think I'll
name
go with
and then
Jersey.
My last name, yeah.
Oh, Jersey.
You guys are never running away from your crimes. They're gonna follow you to your 90. And in Jersey, your case 92.
Okay, man.
Day.
If I'm walking home tomorrow.
Et toi.
Perfect. A rebrand? Damn.
It's an interesting
no.
name.
I'm trying to think. Like, damn.
We did this shit last episode. We did this before. I played these games before.
Wait, I heard. Hey, let me know if I'm wrong here. I heard if you knock on your wall, so I can hear you. Like I swear, there's a rumor going around.
Well, I mean, Dave, now that you change your room around, I think you actually will be able. I actually will be able to hear it through the wall.
Yeah,
That's not how
shut
it
up.
works.
It is.
See if you can
Yeah,
knock on
yeah,
the
because you know the noise, the mattress was blocking the noise, so now it's moved. You know, you can hear it.
And since I took all my clothes out my closet and moved them around, it's a lot more open. The closing sides are like
definitely.
dampening the sound.
The way sound works, it's gonna travel farther now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sound is very tricky.
Yeah, you should test it out.
Bro's pondering. What is he thinking about?
Really debating. He's
I'm
still
really
thinking about the
pondering.
tariffs. I knew it. Damn it. He's like, fuck, I really wanted to talk
Fucking me
about
up at
those
the grocery
tariffs.
store.
It's like, I really want to bring that up here.
It's okay,
All right, so
blood.
since we keep talking about them, the tariffs are pretty bad. They're making things more expensive.
I didn't even say that. I was thinking about username.
Bro, still thinking of you.
Bro is cooked.
I'm about to say, just say Kira the Simp V3. Like,
It's
come
right
on.
For
there.
real.
I mean, you know what?
No, I want like
Just
complete
listen.
rebrand. I can do it like something else. Oh my god.
Oh, Kira the. What's the? I was gonna say Kira the Cuck. I was trying to think of something better.
No way.
I like that one. I like that one.
No way. I called
This
the
is currently Kira the. It's like Kira the Simp. It's like, what's the evolution of a simp? It's a cuck.
I mean,
right?
ooh, I guess that's true.
It's like if he evolves to a new channel, it's like now
Yeah, you better do that Pokemon shit. Hold on to that Everstone, man. You don't want to evolve on this one.
I'm cool with that.
It's like what else? The gay. No, I don't know.
That's crazy.
Like, fuck.
Think of the audience capture though. Like,
It's like-
think of the audience you would get.
Hey, catch this curveball.
All these you'd have so many guys who just like love your content though.
Yeah, you get all that Shane Dawson fandom, you know? You pull them all.
And you just be like, you know what?
Mm.
The name is just Funds. I'm an ally. It's not like you're a simp now, right? Right?
Yeah, no.
You
Uh-huh.
had me a little nervous there. Yeah, it could just be like a thing where you're just like, yeah, I'm an ally.
Oh my god, I'll make it high tier god.
High tier god.
Yeah.
No. I remember last episode, I think it was last episode, we asked like who we all fight in a YouTube boxing match. And he said low tier god. What is the direct confrontation between you and low tier god, man?
Yeah, what's up with you and low tier?
Call him out.
What?
What is
Call him out on the
I
pod.
look up low tier
Whoa,
guy? 'Cause I don't
whoa,
even know
Talk
who
to
he is.
him.
I'm sorry, I'm older than you guys.
He's looking. You're not owed a low tier god, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either.
Who is low tier god?
Oh, this is
This guy?
YouTube.
I've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
What does he do? Like, what type of content does he actually make?
Like fighting content.
Oh, he fights
Like
people.
rare. No, like in like Street Fighter and shit.
So gaming content. Bro, trying to make
Oh,
it
is
sound
that,
tough.
oh, okay. That's the guy that you put on the other day.
So what? He just like pay people to fight each other?
No.
Bro, does not want to explain.
Wait, bro, like, does he not actually play the games? Like,
Bro
what's
does not
going
wanna
on?
talk
What does he
about this,
do?
man.
Like, what does I'm asking you what he does for his content? You're like, oh, he fights people. Oh, he
Bro
fights
was
people?
was born in 1984.
Oh, so he pays people to
1987.
fight each other? No, he doesn't do any of that. He actually doesn't fight people.
He plays
Oh,
the
he-
Is that
game.
what-
Wait, let's see. I was a streamer. Well, YouTuber
Uh-huh.
streamer. He does Street Fighter Tekken-esque videos.
Oh, he plays video. Why didn't you just say play video games? You could have made this so simple. You say he fights people. Oh, he pays people to fight. Nigga, just say he plays video games. That's like we are.
That's all you
in
had to say, dog.
2025.
That's like
would've
that's like
understood
me
that
trying to
more.
describe Ninja like he shoots people. Like
Oh, no, he gets paid to shoot people.
It's like, what?
Oh, he's an assassin. No,
He's
no,
an
no. He
assassin.
gets paid.
my favorite YouTuber. Did you want to fight the goddamn assassin? That's who you chose to end up in the ring with?
Yeah, dog.
But
R.I.P.
Low tier god plays fucking Mortal Kombat and Tekken or some shit. So, like, want to fight him in real life?
No.
So why'd you call him out?
Why you calling him out?
Why did you do that?
What did he do to you? Like, what have you been doing? He lost with your favorite character or something?
Now, if we pop off and we get views and he comes at you and be like, yeah, I'm going to fight you, what are you going to do?
Hey, now you gotta fight him.
I got
You
it.
can't
I
run.
love your content, Lord dear God.
Nah. This one you gotta double down. And be like, you know what? Fuck low tier god. That's what you gotta say.
Say it, Day. We'll make it a short. We'll put it up.
Come on, say. Come on, Dave. Say it.
Oh, dear God.
What?
No. Say it with your chest.
Yeah, say it like a man.
Look dead in the camera.
You try to make it seem like his camera froze.
Playing
We can see the crates moving in the back, bro.
I was like, no, I don't want to say it. Low tier guys probably gonna be watching.
I sent him the link. So do you think you can beat low tier god in like Tekken or whatever game that he like plays the most? Mm-hmm. Like, do you think that you're better than him in the game, or do you think like he actually is pretty good?
I can't take him.
You can take him. When's the
the last time you played Tekken?
I was about to say. I can't even get you on fighters, but you've been playing Tekken.
I've played Tekken since what, 20?
Which Tekken?
Tekken 7.
You could beat him at Tekken 7 specifically.
Mm-hmm.
What was your main?
Alice, the chainsaw bitch.
I don't even know the characters for real, so I don't even know why I
I don't play enough.
That was for the viewer. That wasn't even for me, man.
Yeah. Hey, viewers
Tekken fans out there.
Viewers, let us know if that was a good pick right there for him. Also, if not, talk about how bad that pick was in the comments.
Also, spam
comment down
low
below.
tier
Like,
god.
damn, I would whoop that character's ass with, and then name the other character.
Also, send this clip to low tier god.
Yeah,
Just,
tell
you
Day
know.
that he's the high tier god, and he's taking his place.
Tell him
Also-
that he's got some beef in the streets.
Yeah,
Low tier god, you didn't hear it, but my nigga Day said, "Fuck you, nigga. You a bitch ass nigga."
He
Low
said-
tier god.
he said, "You
Low
He
raising
says
tier
you
terrorists."
can't play fighter games for nothing.
He said, "You
You
suck."
don't even know how to play Tekken, bro. All you do is just play people who just you just play some nerds. You pay them so they can
Damn.
lose to you.
Damn.
You over here
You're not
pay
even
to
moving
play.
your hands to play the game at all, bro.
Mm.
You're just sitting there.
sitting there.
And if you disagree, why don't you go meet him in the ring, octagon
Exactly.
style?
Put the gloves on. That's what he say.
See
Say he
style?
always ready.
They said he crazy. They,
You gotta
shoot
get
up.
ready when you stay ready. How about that?
play Tekken IRL.
I just got a tweet. It's over.
Low tier guys at the door.
I'm hearing some big. It's either the cots or low tier. I don't know who.
You know
Say,
what?
maybe we should go at what was it? All the people who be calling out those black streamers, like we should go at XQC.
What
You know what?
XQC?
Fuck XQC. Learn to speak some fucking English, nigga. How about
She didn't
that?
understand what's happening.
Oh. Well, I mean,
Can we end this?
We passed the 10-minute mark. Everything gotta go. It has to go.
Come on. Let's call out more YouTubers like the last episode.
Yeah. EDP, I hate you.
Yeah, fuck EDP.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's crazy.
Is it crazy?
It's a little crazy.
I thought that was pretty politically
Wait,
correct.
we can't be anti EDP now. Like,
Are
what's
you
going
pro
on here?
EDP?
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna say I'm
You are-
strictly anti EDP.
Yeah, I'm very anti EDP. You not being
I
one
don't
way or
know
the
who
other is
that
pretty
is.
iffy.
You being on the fence on EDP is wild.
On the EDP
It's not even
fence,
a fence. I don't know who he is.
let's just say
What
he's a
do you
man
do?
trying to get his
Jersey?
cupcake.
Exactly. He really trying to get that cupcake.
Man, Jersey, you just didn't watch YouTube, huh?
Yeah.
What do you watch?
I just watch my gaming videos and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Damn, you just no
And sometimes
thumbnails.
movie reactions.
No, that's crazy. Because
Should
if I remember
react
correctly,
to, EDP.
Huh?
You should react to the whole.
no, Jersey,
EDP
what do you think
situation.
EDP stands for? Like, just like
I don't
no,
know.
just pure curiosity.
That's a good
You're not
question.
supposed to know.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no.
asking out of pure curiosity. What do you think it stands for?
Just take
I
the
don't know. I
letters
just thought it
and
was
what are the-
someone's like name. Like that's how they had
The
it.
full name is
What is the
EDP
first-
445.
Yeah. So EDP it stands for something. Each letter stands for
It's an
something.
acronym.
What do you believe? Just off the top of your head, what could you possibly believe the letters EEP
Oh, that shit scared me.
stand for?
Um,
I just want to see how
You
close you
Googling
is.
it?
no, I honestly, what was the letters again?
Okay.
EDP.
EDP.
Yeah.
Ego Dick Plaza. I don't know.
Did you say
Be
Eagle
honest.
Dick Plaza? Or did you say Ego
What?
Dick Plaza? Please tell me it was the second one.
Ego.
I think she said
Okay.
Eagles. Oh, I thought you said Eagles.
Me too. I was like,
That's what I'm
please don't let
saying.
that person that watch about be Eagle Penis.
Because no, unironically, Eagles probably would have been a little bit
Oh,
close.
yeah.
He's a little Eagles fan. He's a huge Eagles fan.
But no, you're kind of close with the
Yeah,
penis
also,
part.
Penis
What?
was
Wait.
it's related.
Did she
It's
say
like-
Eagle Penis Plaza?
I think so.
Ego Dick Plaza.
Oh, okay. I threw the P in there. My bad. I was like, but the P is the last part. But no. Dave, do you want to tell her what it stood for?
What?
What does EDP stand for?
Oh, eat that pussy. 445.
What?
Yeah.
That was his whole name too. And he'd say it
Bro
every
thinks
time.
he's so cool.
D stands
Oh.
for dat.
He thought he was so
What?
cool. He thought
Yeah.
that he was very cool.
He picked that name being like, oh, I'm gonna get all the hoes with this.
I imagine he picked that name somewhere around like 2003 or something when people were actually using that like that, but I don't know.
So, Jersey, do you want to know what he did?
Sure, lay it on me.
Just take a guess.
Oh,
He was a
that's
YouTuber.
horrible.
He was
Turn of
famous.
phrase.
Oh, he touched kids.
Yes, good job,
Okay.
Jersey. I was about to say
So he's
good,
pretty much a
but
Minecraft YouTuber.
I was about to just say good. I was like, I can't.
Well, here's the thing.
Can't
He
have that
wasn't
clip.
a Minecraft YouTuber. He was I guess an edgelord YouTuber.
Yeah,
Where all his fans were just like little edgy boys.
little leafy fans.
What?
Leafy
Yeah.
fans like you.
You know how like
Whoa.
little edgy kids
Hold
get.
on.
Now, I do have to ask a question, Day. I need to ask you this question. I need you to be honest with me.
How'd you know that?
Did you watch EDP before the allegations?
Hmm.
Imagine you're in court. Judge asks, "Did you commit this crime?" And this nigga starts laughing.
It's like, Your Honor, in my defense.
Did
I
you kill
didn't.
this man?
Straight Joker laugh.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and take that as a yes.
He's like, Your Honor,
I
I
how
was
did you
actually
know?
the super fan. He had the EDP shirt on.
oh my God.
Where were you when the news hit? Where was you when that video dropped?
He got an Eagles jersey in his closet.
It's in a safe, like in a safe. No one could touch it.
It's crazy you don't know
Remember-
EDP. He was like a big thing.
Real big, like, yeah, like he was like
Like-
so many memes back in like
Yeah. Maybe you've seen
Really,
him.
I'd say he is a meme. He was at least.
He was a
what
meme
that one
before he
meme?
was revealed to be on that EDP. Like they call it EDP stuff after him.
Yeah.
Really, I never even heard.
Wait, have
Wow.
you heard of Gideon?
I have, because Kira says his name a lot.
Damn day.
do not say Gideon. That's so crazy. I don't say Gideon.
You do say Gideon a lot.
Never
Who
seen
do I
this
say
man
Gideon?
like boy Gideon.
You'll
Man,
be
my
talking,
family
and then
just
you'll be like,
loves
oh,
talking.
Gideon.
Son,
God.
in 7 years we've known each other. The 7+ years we've known each other. How often do I mention Gideon?
I don't know, man. Maybe it was in that week while I was gone. You know, you guys got along. He was like, "Hey, you ever heard of Gideon? Boy, I
Every
just
day that
love
week.
Gideon."
Hey, we gotta watch more Gideon videos.
I never, bro. What, no, bro? I'm not watching no Gideon.
I would love if like
You
there was like a
specifically have
bunch of
been bringing
clips.
this up every time.
I would love to like find out a bunch of old videos where Day just brings up Gideon out of nowhere. Like there's
It's a
like
whole
maybe like a
compilation.
video where like we're playing a game. He's like, "That looks like Gideon." It was like, oh my, the sides were there. Oh, the
Just go
sides
back
were
and
there.
watch that Kanye reaction where at random he's just like, "Man, Gideon would have been good in this video."
We completely forgot all of that. Every time he brought up Gideon, I was like, man, that reminded me of Gideon.
We should have had Gideon as the kid in the wrestling ring.
Honestly, probably would have
So
been better
I
than-
heard the name, but I haven't heard anything about him. I don't know anything about him.
What do you think he did?
Well, the reason I brought him up is because he does the whole EDP hunt. He does like the predator hunters. That would be hunting out these predators out there.
Oh, sorry,
He
you
named
watch
it
him.
EDP Watch.
Yeah, I have seen some Jidion. You
Oh.
see me watch Skeet Hansen, and Jidion was on there a few times.
Oh,
I think that's where he got the whole idea to just make his own
Yeah.
EDP.
Skeet Hansen put him
Watch.
off for real. Would you
Mhm.
would you guys be down to do an EDP hunt?
Yeah.
Yes and no.
When I said it, I knew what I knew what I meant, and I'm glad you guys knew what I meant. But for a split second
Yeah.
in my mind, I just imagine like we're Bigfoot hunters hunting EDP.
No.
So I imagine we're, like all in
I-
the van with like high tech gear, like he's gonna be here soon. I can feel it, and we walk around with trank darts,
we just put like a boy out there in the middle of the woods.
and like it's like the old fashioned rope around the leg trap where he just sends him up. It's like got him. We got proof of EDP's existence. He's real.
just
Oh,
I
yeah.
think I would like to catch them and then, I guess we'd be one of those videos that like gets to beat them up and stuff. Like that's the type that I would want to be. I don't know. This is why I'm like, I don't know. I'm
Whoa.
like, this is the part where I'm like, is it right to just go up to these people and just beat them up? But at the same time, it's like, yo, is it wrong though?
Is
Like,
it
you
right
know
to
what I mean?
condone violence or no?
I mean, look at what they're doing. But at the same time, I'm trying not to condone violence, but at the same time, hey, these kids got to get protected. I got these hands.
You
So
know,
it's like,
how about this? We'll go two. We'll do two answers. One where we are allowed to beat them up, and one where we can't.
okay, how about we beat them up, but then we just don't record it? No, we're not actually planning on doing this. Never mind. What I'm talking about.
I feel like we just ruined all credibility we could possibly ever have in the future.
I feel like I was planning it like we were actually about to go do
Congratulations,
it.
Devon. You have sunk our battleship. Congratulations.
It's gonna be an articles like AIP, what they do behind the
We
cameras.
actually like 5 years later decided to actually go EDP hunting, and they're like, "Well, look what they said they do." Aww.
Yeah, it's just like
the person that we hunt got beat up really bad by someone else, but they put it on.
No, when we found him, he was already beat up. That's the whole purpose of our video. Like we just keep finding these beat up widows. Like every time we find them,
It's like someone keeps getting there before we do.
Cornelius the Corn.
Batman.
Why are you everywhere I go?
Batman.
Batman.
Vigilante on the loose.
Man, imagine Batman working with Chris Hansen. Would probably be the best Batman crossover ever. Even better than Scooby Doo and Batman. I'll be honest.
I think DC should start working.
Yeah, get Chris
I
Hansen on
think
the phone.
DC should have already had a couple of episodes where Batman caught a pet. Like
I'm sure there's at least
y'all
one
don't got
episode.
none in like y'all don't have
Yeah.
none of that in Gotham. That's what you're telling me.
Like,
I got
I'm
bank
pretty
robbers.
sure there's a
Like-
couple.
I respect Joker to like some level, but like, are we really gonna
He
think
just-
that's like beneath him? Do you think that he wouldn't stoop that low?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say I don't even fuck with the Joker like that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick up for my boy Joker right
Your
now.
boy, that's your boy, that's your man.
He
You
might do a
don't think
lot of
that he
stuff.
like touched Jason
He
Todd
might do
before
a
he
lot
killed
of
him?
stuff.
Real.
No, he's not touching those kids.
He will blow up an
Anything.
entire orphanage, but he wouldn't dare even think about it.
I mean, he
just
looks
saying,
like a clown. You know what they say about clowns?
John Wayne
If
Gacy.
any of
I'm
the
just
two
saying.
people- if any of the two people in Gotham are doing something wild with kids, between Joker and Batman,
This nigga
just
here.
saying.
Running PR for
Dude, like,
Joker.
bro.
between Joker and Batman, which one of them gets random homeless kids to move into their freaking place every time?
But which
Batman
one-
just,
like-
he was an orphan. He wants to take in other orphans. That's all.
Yeah. You know, they got a whole orphanage he could just be giving money to all the time. He doesn't.
And you know what happens?
You know?
Joker blows him up.
Yeah. Might as well have him at his home.
Yeah, might as well just have all the kids at his home, right? Oh, okay.
I hope Batman sees both of you tonight. I hope when you go to see Batman pulls up with fear toxin. I hope he's
Bro, I live in Gotham,
relationship
bro.
with fear toxin.
Hey, Robin didn't choose his first outfit. That's all I gotta say.
Mm.
Bro said, "I need a partner. I need some dick."
Nigga's so serious.
This is what you wanted.
I did not think y'all was gonna defend the Joker. I didn't think y'all was rolling that deep. They those pockets are that deep.
You look at Robin, but then you look at like, hey, who's Joker's biggest hench person? Oh, Harley fucking Quinn, a grown woman that we all would be like, yeah, I'd fuck that.
Like, listen, bro. Like, listen.
She already had a job before they even met. Like, she an adult. Batman over here, every person he hang out with is a child. I mean,
listen, you never know, man. Like, listen, we didn't think Wolverine was gonna be a pedophile. Look what happened.
Well, I knew that nigga Wolverine gonna be a pedophile. What? I don't think we can say pedophile. Now I gotta bleep more shit out. I'm telling you, this might be a long ass bleep.
Like, I wasn't even saying the full word.
We were just saying.
We're gonna be 30 minutes into it. You're like, fuck this shit.
Every syllable.
I didn't even say that whole time. I was saying pedo.
She said pedophile. I was like, okay, pedophile. If I do have the goal to sit here and edit everything out, this is gonna seem such like a crazy conversation. They'll never know the words we're using, and they're gonna think it's all the same words. Like, what word is this? There's so many different contexts. Okay, you guys hear about the bleep?
Did watch that. What was the video I did with Perseus? And he said the word. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and bleep this out. And then I put like a little image, like, and the image just said PDF, and it was a file image. I was like, that's a good little, you know, if I ever need to bleep out that specific word again, I'm gonna keep doing that. Like
that's the way you do it.
Like an image of a file that just says the word PDF on it.
Listen, me and that trusty, dusty dolphin noise sound MP3 file is gonna be going over y'all mouths. Every word y'all say. Every time you open your mouth, like right now, Devon, open your mouth. Say ah.
No.
Well, every time you open your mouth, there was dolphin sounds, I'm sure. If I didn't, you guys heard everything we set up to now, so it wouldn't matter anyway. I gave up long before we got to this part.
If the video gets taken down, if our show gets taken down,
honestly,
if
they take down this goddamn video, I wish YouTube would. I wish you would, YouTube.
Oh, now you're throwing YouTube? Oh man, now we're chopped.
Yeah. And the threats, I promise. YouTube help me keep
quickly censor out everything I say here. I was gonna think of like a bunch of. Should I just start saying actual words here? He'll probably bleep them out, right? Like if I just go over it.
Fuck, rather should be a clip instead.
Nah, because once you do something that annoys Sai, he's gonna be like, I could send this right now to YouTube Shorts.
Send this shit to Daily Bugle. Yo, Superman, I want to talk about Batman. Let's talk about Batman.
You still gotta censor out the words if I say something too crazy.
You know?
I'm just saying, I was born in the 90s. I do know a few words that aren't allowed to be said anymore.
He said, I know something you don't. And I think
it's a shame because I think I know what you're talking.
Yeah, Jersey.
These are words that people used to say before.
Or 99, bro.
Like multiplayer lobbies.
Damn.
You know? Pre multi-lobby gamer words.
I got a question because, like, since I'm like a 2003 baby, Day, you are too, but like, so was it really that cool when we got to 2000? Like, was it really the bee's knees?
Nah.
You were a whole ass 1 year old, bro. You don't even know what numbers.
You know,
were.
tragic events happen once 2000 hit. You know, like
wasn't that like 2001?
Yeah, about the
so you were like, so you weren't happy in the 2000s. You're like, in 1 year it's gonna go all sky high.
No, you know, 90s were chill, and then 2000s and everything, early 2000s.
90s were chill. Jersey, you were born in 99. You experienced 1 year of the before 2000s.
Hey, I will say that year when you're like between the ages of 0 and 1, pretty chill life for most people.
It was a great life. I wish I could go back.
You say
really
it was
just
even
sleep,
a sweet life?
eat, poop, and just chill all day.
Didn't have to worry about rent. None of that. It was great. Great days.
Well, I had to worry about rent as a baby, but not y'all.
He also had to work. He had to work a long time out the womb.
They're like,
Like that bill of course.
Gotta get him working.
Man,
Kira, did you eat your twin? Did you like
What?
attack your twin?
You have a twin? Wait,
No,
are you? Was there like a twin in the womb?
no.
Yeah. You don't remember anything
So
of
good.
that?
it was all the good energy. The non-supporting Kanye energy. It was in that twin. It's supposed to counteract him, and he killed it.
That was Kira the cuck. He just absorbed him.
The one sips, the other gives it up.
He's a cuck. He just watched it happen.
Yeah, the twin watches him do it.
Yeah. And then the sim is kind of like really happy he's doing it.
And that's why Day records every experience he's with every chick he's with,
He posts it.
and then he watches it later.
What? No.
No, cause can we talk about how he want to make a sex dungeon? Can we just talk about that real quick? What the fuck?
So just to let y'all know, I was making my situation up. I think she's actually saying real stuff here. Go ahead, Jersey.
I
Oh,
loved
you
having
know-
a podcast once. I enjoyed having a podcast.
Like why, bro?
You
Et
know,
toi,
it
Jersey,
just-
et toi. You sank my battleship as well.
You know, it was either have a Zen room or that room, and you know.
Listen, all I know is I'm getting that extra room if Mr. Lake does not move in. I'm claiming that room. I put my flag down.
Honestly, since I know what Kira wants to do with his room, I prefer you to have your
What does Day want to do?
have a sex dungeon.
That's it?
Yeah, I want
Who
that.
doesn't?
That's under my bed.
Yeah. That is,
I wouldn't wanna
that
have
is under your bed.
I wouldn't want to have a sex dungeon, but like,
Is it really dungeon if it's like on the ground floor? You know?
yeah,
What I mean?
like a
So, like
sex
a sex
room.
room?
Sounds,
Yeah.
like a sex room.
And then it just sounds
cool.
lame. A sex room? I'm not going to no one's sex room.
Right.
Sex room sounds cool. It's better than a sex dungeon.
I feel like a sex dungeon sounds cooler. Sounds rustic.
Sex dungeon sounds like
You know,
dirty.
yeah, a
that's the
sex
point,
dungeon
though. Sex is
sounds
supposed to be
very.
dirty.
No, not dirty in the this is hot and sexy way. Like no, you might see a rat in a sex dungeon. Like there might be an actual
hey,
rat just running across the floor.
I'll tell you, that's a freaky
That's not
ass
cool for
rat.
me.
If it stayed in the sex
That's
dungeon.
not cool for me. I'm not trying to be in no
Splinter,
areas
no.
where I'm like I got my dick out and all of a sudden there's like live rodents around. Like I want to.
The rat's just looking over at you like, "What up, man?"
It's just random water droplets everywhere. There's a random puddle of water here. It's just been sitting there for a minute.
I feel like a sex room. I feel like if you have a sex room, that's just the bedroom at that point. You know what I mean?
I
It is.
imagine a sex room is like it's probably carpeted still. You know, it's warm. Like I imagine a sex dungeon is chilly. It's like, yo, it's a little cold in here. I wish I had my jacket. I'm in a sex dungeon. They ain't really cool to have a jacket down here.
Not lots of clothes.
Exactly, like a sex room. You know, everybody's like, oh yeah, let's turn up the thermometer. Like, boom. Oh shit.
Let's turn up the heat at
Sex room.
69, bro. Like,
Exactly. Oh, 69. That's the sex room temperature right there.
yeah.
That shit is still about to be bricks. That shit did not get warmer. You're putting to 69%.
With all the
Well,
bodies,
when you're
Yeah,
getting
exactly.
active, you know.
all the bodies, you still need to be a little cool.
That
for when
shit's
y'all
pumping
done.
out cold air.
Great.
Y'all just turned on the
No.
AC, told some y'all cold in here.
Nah,
Y'all still got the jackets on. You're not taking them
you
off.
over here trying to be in a sex dungeon and you think it's gonna be cold in the sex room? Get the fuck out of here. The sex dungeon is where y'all gonna be shriveling up because it's so cold. Like, oh
If
shit.
you can
ain't
handle
no
the sex, then you
proper-
don't deserve a sex
no
room.
Ain't no
What?
proper and like the ventilation is all fucked up in the sex dungeon.
You need ventilation. It's a sex. You're not supposed to be all fun and games in a sex dungeon.
Brother,
It's a
okay.
dungeon.
All right.
When's the last time you
when
went
the-
to? When
so
was the
the-
last
so
time
when
you
the
went
new
to a
person-
dungeon
when the
and
new
you
person
enjoyed it?
walks in, when the new person walks in the sex dungeon and they're like, "Oh wow, what's that whiff of
That's
funk in here?"
Badoosie. It's a dungeon. It's a
Because ain't
Badoosie.
no ventilation in the sex dungeon.
You don't need
All that-
it. It's
all
gonna
that-
always smell
all
like
that
Badoosie.
stank air. No,
I feel like that's a hazard.
Why? Like,
exactly.
I don't understand what. Like, when have you ever touched a dungeon when like this is a good experience? This is
Nigga trying to
a
light a
healthy
match in the
experience.
sex dungeon and end up blowing
Pokemon dungeons.
Why are you lighting the match in the sex dungeon?
in a sex dungeon. That's another problem.
like you just think
you don't get real lights in a
so
sex
so
dungeon.
you just
only
think
get that
like
in the
people
sex
have
room.
homes and they have like a nice ass basement. Like, you know what? Tear down all of these walls, put bricks. I want all bricks I want a fireplace. I want that shit to be falling apart. Like it's gonna still be a basement. It's just gonna be like a sexual basement.
Niggas with furnished basements have sex rooms. Unfurnished basements have sex dungeons.
No,
That's
it's a different vibe because it's a basement.
It is a different vibe because people in a sex dungeon, those basements, they look like shitty basements before you even make it into a sex dungeon. It was just a bad basement. Now you just made a sex dungeon because he was like, "Oh, what am I doing with this shitty basement? It's a leak over here. The walls are all fucked up. I might as well make it a sex dungeon." If you had a furnished basement, they'd be like, "Oh shit, this is pretty nice. All right, maybe we can make a sex room here where everything is nice. You know, things are like on shelves still. Like in a sex room, you got shelves. You got like bowls with condoms in it and shit." Feel like in a sex room, you might have like appetizers or something. Ain't no food going in here.
You told me you got shelves with condoms in it? What the hell?
I think you're thinking of Playboy, but
like,
yeah, here's the thing: like sex rooms,
Herogasm over here having a whole
sex rooms. Sex rooms are classy. Sex dungeons are not.
Yeah, because not all sex is classy.
The amount of sex dungeons that I've seen.
You've seen
on Facebook Market, they all look pretty nice.
Well, I thought it couldn't go crazier. She doubled down.
No, for some reason, right? Every time I go Facebook Market, I'm always looking for like cars or like bikes and stuff. Yeah, I'll just be scrolling. Boom, a sex dungeon.
Yo, what you looking up in Facebook Market, man?
Exactly. What is your history? What is your search history?
Because that's based on what you be looking up. It's based on what you be looking up.
No. Some things do pop up that's different. Because all I look for is for bikes and cars.
Repeated sex dungeons popping up. It's starting to feel like it's a you thing, not a them thing. You know what I mean?
I never touched
everything they could have showed you. They decided to do a sex dungeon, not like an
old
Game Boy,
up.
not like a PSP,
not like a house, not like a normal room for rent. Like, oh, here's just a room. It's a straight sex dungeon.
This is a particular sex dungeon.
It's like straight sex dungeon.
It's advertised as sex dungeon. Like, hey, here's a sex dungeon for sale.
Well, they don't do that because then it'll be taken down. But they say a lovemaking room.
Notice I didn't call it a sex room though. Notice I didn't call it that.
I can't put sex on there because they'll take it down.
Well, lovemaking, they didn't call it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Well, they don't call it a love dungeon.
I feel like
either,
I don't care how attractive a woman may be. If she said, "Let's go to the sex room," I will probably laugh in her face. Like, actually. Like,
there's songs called Sex Room. There's no sex dungeon song.
What song is called Sex Room?
The song Sex Room.
By who?
You don't know? Look it up.
By who? You know what? Let's look it up.
Let's look it up.
He's gonna play his phone down real quick.
Ludacris featuring Trey Songz. Sex Room. Ludacris featuring Trey Songz. Sex Room.
It would be Ludacris.
Honestly, Ludacris do sound like a nigga who have a sex room.
Yeah,
he's probably got a sex room.
Back in the day, I could totally see him having it.
So what about the song "Sex Dungeon" by King Dude?
What
King about Dude? Sex Dungeon by King the Dude? Person shit fuck?
What?
No, he knows what he's talking about. He knows about the sex dungeon.
I need to know what the song sounds like, bro.
Elite ball knowledge. It's okay.
Honestly, sex dungeons,
it's just him in the dungeon.
That sounds like something that people who are like scat would be into.
Yeah, it's a dirty place. See, a sex dungeon is where all the real freaks go. A sex room is where people that like to have sex go.
So like, what do they call like?
Yeah, I'm just going to the sex room then. I'm not going.
Oh, I was just gonna say a sex dungeon where people fuck. A sex room where people have sex. That's the difference.
Yeah, but in the sex dungeon, you might get shit on and peed. You will get peed on.
That's what you gotta accept when you go into the sex dungeon. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
No,
it's like,
I love it.
You don't go to war not expecting to get hit. You know what I mean?
And when you go in the sex dungeon, you got no shoes on in the sex dungeon, and you step in poop. It's like,
you remember the last episode, Doug?
Man, they was like,
was that recorded?
Wait, when Dave was, I mean, we got a lot of clips of Dave. Well, no, we got him talking about how he wanted to get peed on. No, how he likes peeing on people.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. He was talking about how good it feels to
it gives him power, or something.
To just completely usurp someone's free will.
he described the whole feeling and sensation for like 10 minutes and then tried to act like he doesn't
On
do
camera.
it or enjoy it. Like,
you can put it on the internet.
And then a couple days later, I was in the room with him. We were talking, smoking, and he's talking about how he loves peeing on people. He was going on a whole rant, a 10-minute rant.
Jersey.
We have a
I
recording.
think he was trying to set you up, Jersey. I feel like he was trying to pee on you.
Man.
He was like,
If he would have stood up, I would have been done.
he's like, yo, Sai's not here right now. Like, I gotta, might be my only chance for real. Like, I can't pee on when Sai's here.
Hey, Jersey, look at the distraction.
It's like, why hear zipping sound?
Oh, man.
You know what? The amount of times we bring up Day getting peed on, getting pooped on, it's incredible, you know? Because I gotta remember without context, you know, a lot of the viewers just kind of get thrown into that. They don't got the time to hear all this happen live.
This is your first episode.
I can't wait for us to have a
He likes
Patreon.
to pee on people.
Oh my goodness. Man, Day, just remember, for some people, this is their first introduction of you, like, ever. Like, this is the first time they ever heard of you, and the first thing they hear is like, remember that time you said you want to pee on people? That's the person you are to
You wanted
them.
a extension?
Yeah. You know,
When they go from like this channel
Oh, you
to
want a
your
sex
personal
room.
channel, and they're
That's
gonna
not
be
good.
like, yo,
Oh, your room.
like they're just gonna, all the comments are gonna be like, yo, this guy likes peeing on people.
guys, don't watch this. He pees on people.
Nah, everybody just comment down like yellow droplets in all his videos.
Put like the yellow circle. Oh my goodness.
That's how I
Put it
know
on
you're
his
a real
latest
one.
video so we know that you watch this podcast.
Yeah, if you're a real one, you do that right now.
Oh my god.
I can't wait for Day to be like, hey, there's just nothing but emojis. They're nothing
He hides
but
every
emojis.
single comment.
Guys, my last video got 3,000 views, but all the comments are just yellow dots.
I got 2,000 yellow dots.
What's going on?
They like it. They liked it. Hey, they all hit like, but fuck, it's just nothing. All the comments are just yellow dots.
You know what, Day, you've been real quiet. You've been real
The words
quiet.
drip, drip, drip.
Mhm.
How about you say something?
Yeah. Go ahead and yap with us for a minute.
He lost his yap.
Yeah. Good yap.
Damn, it's like that scene from Space
You know,
Jam. You know,
He said all he needed to say. He wanted to fight low tier guys, so now he's good. He's good. He don't need to
while
talk.
I was gone, Jersey did that Michael Jordan shit from Space Jam where like that basketball, and when Day touched it, took all his yap out and gave her the jersey. That's why he's not yapping. Jersey did Space Jam
is
though.
yapping a lot more this episode. Like, what is happening? Jersey took your yap.
She Michael Jordan you.
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to get that back?
We'll find out in the next episode.
Well, we still got like
Yeah, that's it. You're ending it
13
right now?
We got like 13 minutes still, man.
Yeah.
mean,
Like,
this
bro,
is
trying to
content.
end it quick.
Bro, just want to play Honey Pop.
Bro showed up, stared at the screen, ended the video.
Don't forget
What
all
an
the times
April
he cut the
video.
screen off. He left
Oh
halfway
yeah,
through
turned
it.
off the camera,
Just came
just
back.
walked out. Mid
He didn't care for this
conversation.
pod. He didn't care for
Walks-
it.
Comes back in. Y'all still talk about the same thing?
Like, y'all still here? Fuck. Like, can we just talk about some tariffs? Like, damn.
You know what? He has been quiet ever since we said we're not talking about it.
He was like, that's all he brought to the table today was tariff talk. He spent like the last week researching everything he needed to know about political commentary on the tariffs. And he was like, oh, I can't wait to get my chance. We're not talking about the tariffs on here.
Right there. Let's go ahead and talk about the tariffs. What do you got to say about them?
I could
Are they
never
too
say that
high?
about no terrorists.
You ain't never said nothing
Hey,
about
you
no
brought
tariff.
up the
You
tariffs
were the
in the
first person
beginning.
to say tariff in this video.
Exactly. Then we went on a whole tariff versus terrorist thing. Like
Day.
it was a whole discussion that we went through. Audience, if you're still following through with this Yappy Hour video, which obviously you are, you love us. You know,
Thank you.
tell Day that he's wrong. He brought up tariffs.
I'm
I,
like,
I would
no.
love to like
Yes.
play a clip of who said it, but I'm afraid that it won't be Day. You know what I mean?
100% Day.
You know,
If it's not me.
I'll just
I remember
put
him
what I was
saying
saying.
like, "Yo, we gonna talk about the terrorists," and then Jersey was
"Oh
like,
yeah, and that's
"What
how
did
we
you
got to say a terrorist."
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
how
exactly.
because she said terrorist, and then they said terrorist, and then I said terrorist, and then we started talking about him.
Because I didn't know what he was saying.
Man, when I watch back these Yappy hours, it's like just a winding road of conversation. Like they all kind of connect to each other somehow, but it's like we'll start off talking about like Nintendo, and we'll end up like Saddam Hussein. It's like whoa.
Oh no, because we did start talking about terrorists or Nintendo, and then somehow ended up on who's your favorite terrorist. Like, oh, how did a conversation about Nintendo end into who's your favorite terrorist? That's a crazy way to go, but also it makes sense because the answer was Nintendo for making y'all spend $95 on games.
Calling Nintendo terrorists. I don't know.
Can you just put like a count how many times we said the word?
A counter? Damn. A terrorist counter? Now I gotta type it out, make it real. Damn.
How many terrorists are there?
The moment I hit end recording, it's no longer real to me. None of this happened. The moment I have to type something out for it, it becomes all too real, man.
2 weeks later, you're like, hey, Sai, what happened to the pod? He's like, yeah.
Burned it.
About that.
There's one pod that just never got released because there was too much I had to do for it. But I swear, there were some crazy ass conversations in that video. I don't remember half of them, but I remember when I was watching it to edit it, I was like, maybe it'll mean more than what it represented than what it actually was. Because we said some things I don't think the internet should have seen just yet. We want some crazy tangents.
Nothing like now.
Yeah, we changed our ways, you know? This is a slight rebrand.
Now, the name of this episode does have to include the word terrorist.
I'm gonna click me like, you never believe the terrorism that's going on in America. And then, oh my god, political commentators?
Tariffs and terrorists.
I would love that someone watches like being political, like, oh, a podcast that's gonna talk about the political state of the world. Like, they're gonna be like an hour, like, I'm sure they're gonna bring up the terrorists again at some point. I'm sure.
In the thumbnail, we have to have a picture of Trump.
And they're gonna be waiting this entire runtime, like, fuck. Nintendo? $90?
I don't know what Nintendo is, but this is outrageous.
Sex dungeon?
Like, the thumbnail's gonna have Donald Trump, Nintendo, Mario, and then the word terrorist.
We jumped around a lot of conversations in this. We talked about ADP. We talked about I don't think we ever got an answer to if we were gonna do a predator hunt. If we did a predator catching thing, would we do it?
I think also yes.
I already gave my answer.
Oh,
I said I would do it. I would just like. My only hesitation would be the recording it factor. Because one, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, these guys are just trying to do this for attention," and it's like, bro, it doesn't matter if we get attention. We're beating up pedophiles, like like who cares? We're beating them up, like they're bad people.
We're still going on the beating up thing. We're still doing the beating up.
I forgot we weren't supposed to be saying that word.
Oh, but, that too. Fuck, I wasn't thinking about that. Every time we say what he's gonna have to bleep out, the chances of me bleeping them out get lower and lower.
By the end of the video, Defont's gonna say multiple ways that you had to bleep.
It's gonna get to the point where I'm like, fuck it, just upload it. Just throw it up there. It's all going in.
Fuck it. What happens.
Because I would be like,
what about in our last 5 minutes where we all just say racial slurs for 5 minutes straight?
We talking about Nintendo again?
I don't. No, we always end the pod by saying racial slurs in a circle.
That's weird.
Guys, look back to every episode of this podcast. Go ahead and rewatch every episode right now. But you have to watch the whole thing because then you might skip it if you try to just fast forward through it. But somewhere in there's a whole 5-minute stretch of every episode where we just say slurs randomly. Like we just go off.
I like to imagine
there's like
Devon like went in and edited the videos. It's like there's a 5-minute stretch of film where just our 4 pictures with like his mouth over our faces, and he just starts saying slurs.
I guess I can tell who doesn't rewatch the video.
Hey, how did this video get 5 more minutes of runtime? Good. We normally do an hour and 30 minutes. Why is it an hour and 35?
It's like, sorry, did you make an intro or something? Like, what's going on here?
I remember seeing that in there.
Yeah, those extra lines really help out.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Jersey.
Did we ever?
You have to tell us
What?
the people that you don't hate.
Yeah, what country don't you hate this week?
UK. You know, like.
Okay.
That might be the wrong answer.
Yeah.
We might not
Most
see Jersey
people-
next episode.
Yeah, most people will save that one for last, Jersey. Here come Jersey, caving for British people.
With their
Their
beads and
teeth
toast.
aren't even that bad for real. Hello, governor. Would you like a spot of tea?
I cannot wait.
Accents are
until-
funny, and I like.
I cannot wait till we get a British person in the Discord. And they're gonna be sitting there
I
like,
know, because I know so many British people that I actually talk to all the time.
and you talk about their teeth.
No, I don't make fun of them because I don't know. It's like I know some British people who aren't even white, and it's like non-white ones be super fucking cool, but then the white ones be chill too. I'm starting to think British white people are better than Americans. It might be better than American whites. I don't know. We might have to do a comparison of who got the best whites one day. Like, we need to have a white off.
But like,
I don't know if America's really winning.
do they even have hillbillies? 'Cause I feel like that just tanks points right there.
I think they do got hillbillies. They just call them
What are
different stuff.
British
And
hillbillies doing?
they got British accents with the hillbilliness. That's way
Yeah.
better.
What the fuck?
I don't know which one it is, but I know British people have this beef with like Norway people, and I don't know,
Norway?
but
Who are
Fuck
they?
is beefing with Norway?
Like, what are they even doing?
I don't know. Every time I watch like a YouTube video of British people, they're like, "Oh fuck Norway." I was like, "What did Norway do?"
Norway's British
Never
people's
going on?
British.
a video. I'm about to say,
I try to look up what's going on. No one says anything. I was like, "Is this just a joke inside the UK?"
They're like doing like the Norwegian accent, and that's their
I'm
thing.
about to hit up some British friends after this and be like, "Yo, how y'all feel about the people in Norway?" If they say, "Yo, fuck Norway," I'm gonna be like, "You know what, Jersey, you're right." But I got a feeling they're gonna be like, "You know what, Norway, I don't really care
So,
about
Jersey, who
Norway."
do you stand with, the UK or Norway?
I don't know much about Norway, but I like them both. They're pretty cool. I think they're pretty cool people.
So you know about the UK, but you don't know about Norway, but they're even.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You don't even.
Like
care
I
about
don't know much
Norwegian
about
history?
Norway. I just hear people say like
Sound like a
talk shit
PR
about
stunt.
them.
It's not like PR.
I don't know
You
if
do
there's like
know
a.
it's negative.
I don't know if there's like a.
Damn,
Oh, my camera
Norway,
just keeps disconnecting.
Can't be seen on this one.
Norway,
Can't be seen on this
Norway
short.
right now. The whole country
Oh,
of Norway
man.
is like, no, we're not about to let her say that.
No, I don't
Lost
know.
Jersey.
It has something to do with like a football team. I don't know.
And this is where Jersey has to
What?
rebrand to New Jersey, and it comes full circle.
Yeah. I was
No,
gonna say,
I like
having-
I like keeping my name
I don't even
Jersey
know
because
why-
people always
what
like,
would
are you
they
from
be
New
doing
Jersey or
with football
Jersey?
team?
What's the difference?
Yeah, who says that?
I mean, when I was younger, that's what everyone
Who
would
says
ask
that?
me, like, "Hey, well, I don't know."
What
Who the
names?
fuck would say, are you from New Jersey or Jersey? Nigga, I'm in America. What the fuck do you think I'm from?
What is
like
what is Jersey? Is Jersey like outside America?
in the UK?
It's Europe.
Like every place that says it's like new in America is like a British place for real. Except Mexico.
Oh,
New Mexico
even
is
New
just,
York?
our version of Old Mate. Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
place called York.
oh, y'all chop. Yeah, Delaware.
The
was
Yorkers
yeah.
came to America and they just took New York and they were like, "Fuck
New
y'all."
Hampshire.
I seen
It was
Hamilton.
Old Hampshire.
Yeah.
I never knew that there was a other Jersey out there until I watched Drake and Josh and they were like, "So there's a new Jersey. Where's the old Jersey?" I was like, I didn't know this was
I
a
hate
thing.
that it took Drake and Josh to get you to make that realization. Like,
I was little 10, and then
When
I was on
I
Xbox.
was When I was a kid, I actually just thought that like it meant that New York was like just built. Like this is something that just happened. Like we just got here. I was like, wow, you got it like this? That's crazy.
That's funny.
They didn't what?
well, guys, let me tell you something about New England. There's a whole.
We just built it. They did what to it? Damn you!
Never forget.
Never,
The British people would have been like, you know what? Never forget when they dumped our tea out. You know, like those guys were just terrible.
I love to imagine that the Tea Party was their version of 9/11. So they were like, guys, we gotta do shipment of tea. They didn't want to it. No, and water. And
They come to America.
This.
They come to America and everyone's talking about 9/11. They're like, you guys didn't have it bad. We had our tea dumped out.
What day did the Boston Tea Party happen? Damn, not even knowing. That's how you
is an
know.
important date. It's like if I was back in like 4th grade, I
it
would
was
have
like
100%
March.
remembered that date.
This is
There's already
their
memes about it.
what is that? Yeah, this is their 12/16.
Yeah.
It don't even sound traumatic.
Hold on, niggas was out in the middle of December throwing out that shit in fucking Boston.
The water wasn't like ice cold or anything.
That's what I'm saying. You know how cold that shit would have been? Like,
Bro.
that's also probably why they mad. They were like, y'all didn't even put it in hot water. Y'all put it in cold water? You ruined all the tea.
Imagine like the British soldier try to drink the water out of try to drink the tea and they're like, yo, this is cold. This is shit.
I know those fish were fucking livid. They were like, what?
Well, you know, that
What
was the
is
day
this
that-
I'm sure it was more traumatic for the fish than it was for the British. I'll be honest.
That's how iced tea was born.
Yeah, the person iced tea.
Yeah, they dumped the water in there and then he
He
send it out
he
of the
roasted
water.
out the iced tea. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. I am iced tea.
Get me to NCIS. I'm ready. What are you saying? Man,
So
He was born during the Titanic.
me and they were talking about this, but like I would love to go. Well, okay, this would be our question in the pod. What would be? You have a time machine and you get to take one item back with you. What time are you going, and what item are you bringing?
Oh gosh. It's just an item, or can it be a person?
It can only be an item. You know what? Why not? It can be a person too.
All right, I'm bringing back Jesus.
Well, I mean, like,
I'm just gonna
I
bring
take
him to
it
the
back, bro. It can
future.
only be an item. It can only be an item. Nigga want to bring out Jesus and shit. I thought we was about to say something like Nikola Tesla or something, like Michael Jackson, send him to a caveman time or something like that.
What do I want to do hanging around Michael Jackson for? A little bit too old for him. I'm joking. Michael Jackson may have been innocent. I don't know. I wasn't there.
We're gonna have a lot
It
of
wasn't my hole.
Oh
Didn't put
my
that
god.
glove up in me.
Oh my god.
You know what? It can only be an item. I regret saying a person. I regret. I wish I could take that back.
So we go back in the past and we take we get an
You
item,
know what? Yeah,
or
only in
we
the past. Only in the past. You get one
I'm
item.
about to say, can we go to the future? That's crazy.
Nah, you can only take it to the past.
damn.
I mean, I already got a time machine. That's kind of the best thing that's going to pop up in the past already. Right?
For y'all, I'll be like Stewie. I'll be just doing shit.
Well, you don't get one trip. See, y'all doing too much. Y'all like give a mouse a cookie.
Now
Y'all
I
want to
gotta
go down
stay
multiple
back in
trips. No, bro, you get a trip there and a trip back, but you're taking an item with you. Where are you going and what you doing with that item? And what's the item? Like, I gotta start coming up with like rules to these. Y'all ask too
say
many
the
questions.
The spear that killed Jesus so he doesn't die. How about that?
You know what? Sure. Why not?
They're definitely not going to think to get a different spear at the time. They're going to be like, fuck,
Like,
those
oh,
are
damn.
one spear.
I mean, do we throw
like,
another
yeah,
one?
it's-
I mean, he did it once. I don't see why he wouldn't do it
No,
again.
no. This must be a sign. We got to stop.
I think we could throw some tea out some water. And then you made the second Boston team. Now it is traumatic.
No, it's fucked.
Jersey.
Going back in time, I'm taking all the tea and I'm bringing it back. Then we're still British. And we all be walking around with British accents. in this
Imagine like
bitch.
a reality where we're all British.
Hello, governor.
The Yappy Hour. Yappy Hour
It was
it is.
crazy. Honestly, we might not even be here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to imagine a British slave owner in a way. Just because it's like, it's just like imagine him trying to be like, you dirty ape, It's like, okay, Harry Potter, let's calm down a little bit.
I mean, before America was like independent, they were technically all like British slave owners.
I just
British people.
I don't know. I guess I just
America.
wouldn't let it work on me. You know what I mean? I guess
Some of them still have the
doing
accent. I'm gonna just say that. There's definitely people who still have the accent that was like, I gotta own
Oh.
Oh. Have at thee.
Also, like England ended slavery like 100 years before America did, so
Damn.
it's gonna be
Maybe we left for the wrong
Well,
reason.
yeah, because they brought the slaves over here.
It's like they're taking them all. Those are ours.
One of the things during the American Revolution, one of the things was that they were gonna any slaves who fought for the British did get their freedom.
Y'all have been that front
They
line.
have to go back to the UK. Yeah. Now they still had discrimination in the UK.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't like perfect, but it's like the difference between living in the North back in the day and living in the South. Like, hey, the North might be bad. Y'all might get hit, but you about to get lynched in the South.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When that sun goes down, they
I don't know
go
if you're
for you.
trying to deal with
Can he
that.
say that?
Yeah. Actually, I don't know if I can say
I don't
that.
know anymore, bro. At this point, anything, it's free will, freedom of speech. YouTube, you can't stop my freedom of speech, man. That's constitutional,
Punch,
baby. You can't stop me.
History
YouTube, watch me, dude. Be
We're just
looking
trying
at
to give out some
that
history
permanently
here,
blocked
guys.
button. So, Day Jersey, what's your item, and what time are you going back to, and what are you doing with that item?
Yeah. Also, if you don't save Jesus right now, very disappointed.
This thing, Devon's the person that be making those Instagram stories that be like, repost this or you want your mother to die. It's like, oh, fuck. Shit. I know, I seen it now. I have to upload it.
I'm gonna go back in time and take the first Bible.
Yeah, whoa. Take it?
First
Like,
one.
take it?
Yeah.
Like, steal it before people can
Like,
see
thou
it?
shalt not steal? Like, going
Like-
against one of the actual commandments?
But I'll take copies of it.
What do you
got a
got to do with the
copy
copies? That's your item, the copy machine?
You're bringing the copy machine back in time? Where
You don't have
plugging up,
electricity. Where you plugging that shit? Are you Benjamin Franklin? You want that
I'll
shit?
find a way.
Now, see, if y'all would have brought back Nikola Tesla, we would have had something going. See?
Yeah, but that nigga died like a virgin. Like, I don't want that.
That's fucked up. He's like, but you didn't even fuck, though.
Bro got no pussy. Like, get out of here.
Fucking geek. Kick him out.
You can't even hang out. You can't even hang out with no women for real.
No,
Like, you
no.
know,
So then you could bring him back to then teach him, show him, get him laid.
And then, boom, we have nothing. We're still walking place
like
to
if you don't
place.
hang out with anybody, why not hang out with Einstein? That nigga had a whole wife and shit.
Because that man,
And was
Einstein, he takes
probably
like
pussy
80
on the
naps a
side.
day. Bro, just be snoozing.
He be doing that
Sound my
science
dude.
shit.
Einstein, I think he was the one that was saying like you should take like a bunch of naps throughout the day and like only sleep like 4 hours or something like that. It's like sleep some like
don't know about
a lower amount of hours, but then like take the naps to make it up throughout the day, so you get more time to actually be conscious, or like you get more like I guess ability to be conscious. I don't know. I don't remember the YouTube short I
I
watched.
feel like this nigga he was a night owl. He probably just like being up at night.
I mean, low key,
get it.
I could imagine like back then before you could doom scroll, like all you really could do was that. Like if I was up at night, I mean, I'll make up some shit too. I'll be like, yeah, this X,
Hey, there's definitely
this means 1,000.
Listen,
definitely more.
Honestly, I'm going back to the beginning of time, and I'm getting a rose.
Like,
Please be the flower.
No,
what?
what?
You mean
no.
the Adam and Eve toy on Adam and Eve where you use the discount code Yappy Hour to get 50% off of your first rose toy?
Oh, okay. I guess the one part that's confused me. How would you go back in time to get that? Like, are you going?
No,
back
no,
You're taking it
3
with
years
you when
ago?
you go back? That's your item?
Yeah.
Wait,
But
Jersey,
you're
what was
supposed to
your
grab
item?
an item from back then.
Copier.
You're really bringing
Wait,
a whole
what-
ass copier back with you?
No,
Wait,
no.
Oh,
A phone.
bringing the item from
You're
back
bringing
then
your
into the
phone back with
future.
you to what? Take pictures of Jesus?
Take pictures. Yeah, take pictures of Jesus. Take pictures of the first.
You were
Bible,
given
bro.
a time machine and one item of your choosing. You chose a cell phone to take pictures of the Bible.
Yeah, I'm changing my answer. I thought we were bringing an item from the past to the future.
No.
If we're bringing an item from the future into the past, I'm bringing a gun. And then it doesn't really matter what time I'm going.
So he went from saving Jesus to bringing a gun back in time.
Well, how do you think I save him?
I want to
My
know.
bare hands?
I want to know what really changed between you bringing an item from the past to the future and you bringing an item from now to the past.
Because if I bring an item from the past into the future, it's like, oh, that's a really cool item for the past. If I bring an item from the future into the past, now I actually get to change shit. All of history now.
And what if God is just like, no killing, killing's a sin? He's like, hell.
You don't have to actually kill a person. All you got to do is make the threat, Jersey.
You just got to know I could have.
Futuristic weapon. But you got literally, Jersey. Imagine a person from. We live in 2025. Imagine a person from 3025 comes to our society right now, teleports magically, time travel, bam. He got a future gun that we ain't never seen before. It do some shit that our current guns don't do. It's like some straight up laser beam shit. It's real cool. Never jams. I don't think he got to kill everybody with it. All you got to do is shoot like one person at best. Maybe not even a person. You might just have to shoot a bird, and niggas be like, "Yo, that shit is wild. I ain't even about to test it."
Do not forget, everyone. Prior to this answer, he was going to save Jesus Christ on the cross.
Again. Follow the logic here. I take the gun back with me. Jesus is gonna be cool.
Just
Hey, get him off that cross. Get him off that cross. Get him off that cross.
But like,
Get him off that cross.
Jesus watch you hold someone at gunpoint. Ooh, I don't know if I like
So
that.
then-
We're not supposed to have those yet, son. And it's like, oh, I got you.
You're not
Big
supposed
J.
to be
I got
here
you.
yet.
I got you, dog.
Now I got your back, big. Come on, J man. You know I got your back.
I gotta be on this cross. No, come on, J boy. I got you, man. I gotta.
Well, I'm just going back with the rose and just blowing a cave woman's mind and going back in the future.
You know how bad that must stink, though.
yo, bro.
Like that's just my
Say.
pterodactyl like
Again,
girth. You know what I mean?
With your plans, I don't want you to go back before like 1980 for real. It's like the plans you got. You go back before 1980, it's gonna have a lot of different smells to it.
That prehistoric
Using
funk.
that rose toy, be like that rose toy gonna give up. Battery gonna die on some of these chicks out there.
So how are you gonna convince a cave woman to let you use a rose toy on her?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because you don't just like freeze time or nothing. Like you have to like
Also,
interact
don't
with that
speak
time.
the language.
Yeah,
Huh?
like ah!
Yeah, I'm like,
But you gotta remember, they were afraid of fire back in the day. You don't think they're gonna be scared of that?
I do that. I do that speech.
Also, it does make noise. You know they ain't gonna be afraid of it. They're gonna be like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
what the fuck?" Are you trying to go back to cave time? What year are you trying to go back to? Like, are you trying to go back to like where people
like
took showers
Neanderthal
and shit?
time?
I thought you would have been like, take a sword, kill a dinosaur, like bring
But
something
that's
back.
like you can't say that after you said you just want to take pictures of the Bible, though. You can't really talk about
Also,
someone
you
just
really
being cool.
about to kill a dinosaur with a sword?
Yeah, like nigga, what? You can just kill yourself.
I think you might need to have that gun discussion I was trying to. You go back to dinosaur times, you're 100% gonna need a gun.
You need a rocket
Honestly,
launcher.
if I'm going back to any year that doesn't have a gun, I'm bringing a gun.
So wait, okay, so let me just get this straight. Devon's gonna take a gun back to like, what, do you even say a time? You just said like any time.
Honestly, yeah, I'd go back anytime as long as I got a modern gun. I'd be
Okay.
happy.
So wait, you're doing this for what? You're saving Jesus somehow still?
Going on adventures. That might be one of them.
Nigga said, forget Jesus.
Bro,
Nigga went on adventures. Whoa.
bro, he's Frodo.
He went from
Well,
I'm going back in time specifically to save Jesus to I'm gonna go back in time and I might save Jesus if I get around to it to now. Let's go have some fun, y'all. We out here.
Again,
Let's just start shooting stuff. Like, let's go.
It's a parade inside my city. Yeah.
like at the beginning of the conversation, I was under a whole nother impression. I'm just going back to just save or help one person. Now I have a gun, so now it's like, whoa.
You really gotta help a person.
I could help a lot of people.
You don't need to help people.
Possibly. Yeah.
I don't think you want to
devil,
help people.
so-
I don't think you want
It's
to
like
help
I
people.
can either help people or I can be in charge. One or the other. Whichever one happens first, I'll do that one.
Jersey's getting a phone and taking pictures of the Bible
Yeah, Jesus.
and Jesus. And what are you going to do with
Wait.
that when you come back?
You know, Jesus
Proof
and the
that he's
Bible
real.
weren't.
But like, wouldn't someone
Jesus
just be
wasn't
like,
around.
okay, I also have to say this. When you come back to the future, the time machine disintegrates. It's gone. It's just gone. Okay, everything you did still happened, but the time machine is gone. There's no remnants of it. There's no pieces of it. It's just disintegrated into nothingness. So you're going to go back and you're going to be like, look, guys, and you're going to show a picture of you looking at a book and then a picture of a guy that's wearing Jesus-like clothing. And you're like, look, guys, he's real. He's real. I'll let you know this right now,
It's
Jersey.
him.
If I woke up
You
and
just
you were
went to
telling me this,
Arizona, found the guy who looks like Jesus. Like, you didn't go to no desert. You didn't go to no Middle East. You went to Arizona.
I think you'll be like,
No, I
Jesus.
swear,
Cactus.
guys. I swear.
Nah, I seen that cactus before. That's the one right down the street.
That's
in
the one right
Arizona.
around the corner from Party City. Nice try, D.
Exactly. That's what they're gonna say to you when you show them that picture. I'm like, that ain't Jesus. Jesus was white, or another person really. Jesus was black.
Jesus was a
And it's
woman.
Like
said Ariana
Jesus
Grande
wasn't
that one
no
time.
Middle East. You're gonna be having a picture of a dude who looks Middle Eastern.
Yeah, that's gonna cause a lot more
Yeah,
problems for you than it's gonna solve. You won't
they're
just be
gonna
like,
that ain't my Jesus.
that ain't my Jesus.
Oh my god.
He ain't got blue eyes.
My blue eyes, blonde hair Jesus. With proper credit score. And you're getting a rose toy, you're taking it back to caveman times to like my
that's
question is
actually
like, what
the
do you hope
worst.
to gain from having this cave woman use the rose? Like, do you get something out of this? Like this satisfaction?
He's hoping in the future, he'll get a statue of himself, and everyone just praises him.
far too early for a
Yeah, I'm about to
statue,
say,
buddy.
Like, ain't no statue gonna last.
No
from
one's making
cave
no
times
statue.
to fucking,
It's
we
gonna
don't
be
have no
like-
current statues
It's
that
gonna
are
be,
cave.
it's gonna be the
times.
fucking Eastern Island heads, and you're gonna be like, oh, never mind.
One of them look like. Let's say one of those
He's
heads probably
hoping that-
already look like they.
He's hoping that every generation they talk about him.
No,
Crazy ass
just-
strength.
They're
Crazy
just
ass.
heads. One of them might actually look like one of us if we just look. One of them might look like me if we all look at him.
Wow, that's straight. That's try.
What?
Best cover up. Yo, this man Dale's fighting for his life this pod. The first thing
Yeah,
that people
fight.
will hear going into this pod is him and Jersey going at it. And the last thing they'll hear as this pod closes is the VOD coming that day. What a beautiful circle.
He shouldn't come at my age. There you go.
Damn. Dave, what do you have to say to that, Steve?
Yo, you're not even listening, bro.
He's looking directly at the screen. I hear none of it. Look,
You see your lips moving, but there's nothing coming out.
Bro, playing that.
I was watching
Like an anime
TV.
game again.
I see the light switching.
Yeah,
He's watching Low Tier play Street Fighter.
He's like, fuck this. Put on Gideon.
Go ahead and pull up my low tier guy right quick.
If I had
Go
a
watch
time
some
machine and an item, I think I'll get a caveman high. I think that would be what I would give a caveman an edible.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I would like, how funny would it be for a caveman to just like take a second and just lose his fucking shit, like green out. Like that would be like a cool thing to do for like a cool afternoon, and then go back to the future and be like, that was nice. I enjoyed that.
I'd say, why don't you go back to like the 50s and smoke some weed with them? Back when they'd be like, oh, our weed was really, and it's like, y'all weed is so trash compared to these days.
It's like, bro, you should take a try in this one.
Let him hit the
Yeah, show
Benjamin.
with a pen. Hit the pen.
Let him
Like,
throw
whoa.
the Benjamin.
It's called Fruity Pebble Wet Dream. He's
We
like,
would
try
be
this.
in
You'll
a
love it.
utopia right now. We would have the flying cars Walt Disney dreamed of.
And then it's also
Instead of
like,
air fryers.
Fruity Pebbles haven't even been invented yet. They tasting it. You just,
Oh my
you give
gosh.
the idea to invent Fruity Pebbles to the guy
Oh
who
my
ends up inventing
goodness.
them. This is like this is a time travel movie now. Your actions create the things that you all love.
It's like, man, it's like Meet
Go
the
back in
Robinson. Like,
time.
I would love to meet the guy who made Fruity Pebbles. He's like, he's not here right now. And it's like, that's a great idea, kid. What's your name? and then it's gonna turn out it's gonna be you from the future that runs Fruity Pebbles. Like, what the fuck? What's happening?
What's going on?
I would love to see like a time movie where like it does that and the guy just goes fucking insane. Like, what? How?
But how does that work? Does that mean I always came back in time, or does that mean that there's realities where I didn't?
Am I stuck here?
If I would have never went back in time to meet the person, would I have never became the person that I came in to meet? Am I going back in time or in the future? Like these are all the questions you have to ask yourself now.
I feel
So many
like
questions.
I feel like no matter what timeline you're in, no matter what world you're in or dimension you're in, I feel like you always can enjoy the Yappy Hour. And hopefully you did in this episode, the Yappy Hour. But if you didn't, that sucks. Watch the next one. You might like it more. But I've been
Go back and watch all of them.
Just watch them. If you watch them backwards, they'll actually tell a story.
Yeah.
It's not over yet though, so you have to do it every time we release a new one, and it'll add more to the story. It'll make sense. But
That makes more sense.
Here goes some slurs right here in my hand. on my hand. He's gonna edit down.
I'm not gonna do nothing. If there's words there when this video goes up, if there's words there now, I don't know how that got there. I don't know how that got there.
The hand is right here. On the hand, there's gonna be a slur when you guys rewatch the video. So if you don't see that slur, just rewatch the video again. You just missed it. The slur popped up. It was really fast.
It's like a fraction of a second.
It just happened. 2 more slurs just came up. You gotta pay attention.
He doesn't put any slurs. He just does the word slur.
What'd you say, Dave?
Huh?
What'd you say?
I said I'd kill for a toasted peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now.
Oh, like, bro.
What? Like,
You were just
were in it today.
Hour. You were just sitting on that? Like, we were yapping along, and you was like, fuck. If I was talking about the Tarrifs with this toasted PB&J right now.
That's what he got up to do. He went to go put bread in the toaster.
You was like, man.
Tarrifs.
If I had some PB&J and we talked about Tarrifs, peak central. Let's talk about that. I don't get the hype for toasted PB&J. I never had it, but it doesn't look good.
It's good.
It's just toast.
No, like toast.
Do you like toast, right?
I love toast.
You like toast and jelly? Like jam toast and add a little bit of jam on it?
I'm just a butter guy.
Wait, is the pot over?
What?
This nigga here.
Dude.
This nigga here.
It's like
I
working.
never wanted to be on the pod.
Imagine working a job and y'all sitting in like a meeting doing your job. Like, wait, is it done?
Can I make a PBJ?
We're still here.
Hey, you already left once. Just go make the PB&J.
No.
I'm not mad that you left. I'm mad that you left and didn't commit to what you were doing.
I went to
The
go
fact
pee.
that you left and didn't come back with a PB&J.
I went to go pee. I had to really pee.
Took a pee break and didn't even tell us. You just left mid yap.
Second pod in a row, bro. Just loves pee.
I had to pee.
If we get the three, that's just gonna be a thumbnail. Okay. I gave us leeway for a pod. One too many pods. We get one more P episode, and I'm making that shit the thumbnail. And you will not like who ends up on it.
Tarrifs, terrorist, and P.
P.
That's the name of the episode.
We're gonna get a wide demographic of people.
Not enough P in this episode for me, guys.
The P talk was a little light. I'll keep it mellow though.
The fans are just like, oh boy, another Yappy Hour podcast. I can't wait to see what they're going to talk about P this time.
What how they're working the P talk.
There's no P conversation inside. They're like, this pod sucked.
Fell off.
Oh my god.
Fell off.
No,
So
P,
mid.
I gotta put my dick away now. Like, god damn.
They were also getting ready to be. They're about to pull the classic here. Oh look, distraction.
Just imagine his son dude has a girl over. He has the Yappy Hour podcast in the background while he's doing it.
No,
He's
next
just
time
like,
next time I have company, I'm putting on the Yappy Hour podcast.
Honestly, guys, if you're watching this right now and you don't have a girlfriend, it's because you don't watch the Yappy Hour with girls. You know, it's like if you watch this with the girl that you're interested in, she instantly is gonna be a girlfriend.
You know,
Honestly, she might even skip the girlfriend part and
there's
just bang you, and you don't even have to worry about her being a girlfriend. Now you just get to pee on her.
There's gonna fuck. There's like I was about to say there's gonna be one person that's like that takes this really serious, and they're gonna be like, I'm so glad you came over. Click, and it's just gonna be our fucking faces on the screen. And like, are you gonna get naked yet? And they're like, oh,
Wait, I mean, you gotta let her warm up. She's not gonna fuck you until you get to the part where we had the sex dungeon, sex room conversation.
Yeah.
ooh, it's getting hot in here,
What's
isn't
that?
it?
Oh my gosh! How do
It'll really turn her on.
you hit her up with the? So, which do you feel is better, a sex room or a sex dungeon? She's like,
Would you like when the rats watch us fuck?
Do you like getting peed on just a little bit in the sex dungeon? We can't do that in the sex room. That's too, you can only do that type of stuff in the sex dungeon downstairs.
Sex room has carpet. We don't want to mess that up.
Yeah,
Exactly. Sex rooms are always like on a higher floor.
Like, when have it ever been a good idea to have carpet in your sex-based room?
Well, when you're not peeing on the floors, it works.
If you ain't peeing on the floor, is it even a sex dungeon? You know what I mean?
So you also like pee on the floor?
I don't like peeing on the floor. Like, I said this in the last pod. I don't like peeing on people. I get nothing from it. If I'm with a girl and she's like, I like this thing, I want to do this thing, I'm like, hey, this is for you. Okay, I just gotta close my eyes and act like there's a toilet in front of me. Okay.
Now it sounds like you have experience with peeing.
I do. I said that. We've been here. I said that last pod. Go back and watch. You can see me in the background. You'll see me in the background. I'm like,
you didn't stick up for Day the whole time. How come
I did try.
Why did they just perk up?
I tried to
why did you just
perk
perk up when we started having this conversation just now?
He relocked in, neurons activated.
He's like, yes, finally, not
we had this conversation.
I've been waiting for this brother.
he was paying half attention the whole time. As soon as we started talking about it, he sits up straight. He's like, yeah, what? Huh?
You talking about peeing on people?
Popped right back in. He said, I'm ready.
Sorry, you did it too?
Fuck the PB&J. You talking about pissing?
I was trying to defend him, but then he was like, yeah, the dominating feeling of taking someone's free will from them. I was like, I don't know if I'm part of this candidate's party anymore.
Yeah, when you do it, you're just doing it for their pleasure.
Yeah, this is not something I offer up. I don't be like, hey, wanna take this to the bathroom? Nope.
I think he's taking him to the bathroom. He's peeing in the room.
Day, is that true? Do you pee in the room? I feel like you can't pee in the room. Do you just pee on the bed? Because I ain't gonna lie, if you pee on the bed, you might be cooked. Because you just wake up one day and be like,
what if you still got plastic on your sheets? And you just keep the plastic on.
You don't
never take it off the
plastic on the sheets.
I'm just saying, what if you're one of those people who never took the plastic off? Then should
now you make me think like
right?
those grandmothers that keep the plastic on their sofas be freaky, and now I don't want to think about that.
You don't think they were? I got some news for you. They had 8 kids for a reason.
I don't want to think about.
They also freaky ass shit. Retirement homes, never walk in them.
Damn.
Like there are stories. Old people are freaky as shit.
Mad freaky.
I mean, if you ever listen to an old person's like story about when they were young, just listen to them talk about when they were young and the shit they used to do, and they're gonna try to play it off. Oh yeah, I was doing this and you'd be like, wait, what is the real detail? Grandma, are you telling me you just fucked 3 guys in one night one time?
I'd fucking cry. I would sob if I was sitting there. My grandma told me that fucking story. You told me
like, I'm sorry, Grandma. You say you just had an orgy?
Yeah, you said 3 guys quartered you at once. What does that mean?
What's going on?
Nah, I'm a log out. I got re-roll my race. Clearly, I got the wrong patch.
Everybody go have a conversation with your grandparents right now, and comment down below what's the freakiest thing that they tried to hide away from you. Because it's gonna be some shit. You're gonna be like, oh, I ain't.
Don't say nothing too crazy. I ain't trying to be. I ain't trying to get thrown into y'all crimes, man. I don't want you to be like, yeah, he murdered someone and hit the body. Yeah, I don't need to know about all that.
Yeah,
man.
no, nothing like that. It's like,
yeah, no, all that.
If you find out your grandpa was R. Kelly and your grandma, maybe.
Like, how could you ever even look at them? Like, I would never even look like. it's like fuck. You know,
You gotta
like there's like a
you gotta
level under.
rethink about every
There's like
kiss your grandmother ever gave you. You really got to rethink about it. Like, whoa,
Hey,
your
bro.
grandpa were just in a room before she gave me that kiss.
bleach in the eyeballs. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, if your grandma really loves R. Kelly, you might have to question some things.
If your grandpa looks at your grandmother every time, he's like, "Ah, babe, I gotta go pee," and he just looks at her like, you know?
He goes out. He comes out of the bathroom. He's like, "I'm saving this piss for later."
This is not where I wanted to go for the end of the yap. This is, you know how like you have like the yap, you have the beginning hours where it's like the, you know, let's talk about, let's get the conversation moving. You got that middle part where you're just going all over the place, and then you got the end part where you're just getting to some crazy dark places. Like I want someone to really explain. Really, I need a whole diagram to show me how we started with Nintendo getting $90 games to grandmamas getting freaky and getting pissed on.
You see the meme of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia where he has the board and he's just looking at it, he's
I
like,
need that. I need like
it.
red yarn connecting every conversation we had to get here.
Well, sorry if you don't know how we got there from there. I don't know what to tell you. Like that's a pretty clear connection right there.
Bro, hopefully you find out when you edit. You know?
Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like I gotta sit on this for a little bit. Let the memory fade and come back to it fresh and be like like I know at this point right now in editing this video, if I made it this far, because honestly we might get to a point where I just be like fuck it and just throw it all up. Everything goes
two
up
videos right here.
If I get to this part and me and editor side's looking at me side, I know you're looking at the screen like, you know, he knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about.
I can't wait for you to do late night edits.
Now I'm just imagining editor side editing this video like, right?
I know what you mean.
He's like, I need a drink.
I need the drink. I'm telling you. You know, I'm gonna start abusing this power to edit. I haven't been abusing it lately. I should be abusing it. I should be throwing in random things into the mix out of nowhere with no one watching. No one supervised me.
Honestly, start throwing up random shit. I think it'd be funny.
It's funny.
Middle of a pod, just be like boom, pow, bang. You know,
Goon aside guy pops up. That's what we talked about in that one pod. That's what we talked about in the pod that didn't get released. The Goon aside thing. That's what it was. I knew it was something crazy.
I need context.
Oh, I do remember that.
That
remember
video-
the guy who went up to that place. It was like a coffee shop.
It was like
Chicks in-
Hooters,
who
but
was,
with
like, in
coffee.
bikinis. Yeah, and then he was like in his car, you know, actually.
What?
You know, and then they came out recording him like, "Sir, you can't do that. Like, what are you doing?"
You
And then
gotta
he
go.
just like, he just looked, had a serious face, like, "Oh shit," and then drove off.
What?
Also, this was the middle of the day, no tinted windows, just straight untinted windows, just beating it off. He didn't
Pants,
he
like
didn't
no
have
pants on too.
Yeah,
Like it was
no
like he had to
pants
pull
on.
down, like he had meat through the zipper. No pants on.
No
What
pants.
the fuck?
Yeah.
And
You
then
never heard of this
that
guy?
video, the
Just
same
go
day, that video went online. Like, hey, this guy's a creep, and then he, you know, ended himself.
Oh my
The GTA
god.
course.
No, he did it in real life. He definitely-
Every time. I'm telling you, every time. Every time the chance of censor goes down because we're really this is the bar, okay? When we say 1 to 2 times, I'm like, okay, I can edit that out. When we go to the point where this whole video is just gonna be a bunch of bleeps, I'm just like, well, it's
Well, yeah, I'm not
already
actually
here.
saying it. I'm just
We
saying
really have to have a counter.
he removed himself from the situation.
He
of
left the
life.
server.
Exactly.
Permanently.
So when he did that, it was like, yo, that's crazy because he also had a kid. It was like a baby. He's like a
He had a
baby
wife.
too. Like, you know, he had a wife.
Yeah,
You
That
know,
was pretty bad.
that is
Nice
crazy.
little like
Yeah,
honestly,
well.
between the wife and the chicks he was like doing that with, it was like, bro,
But mind you, it wasn't like he like knew the girls there. He was just sitting there, you know,
Yeah.
going at it to these random
It's like-
players.
you could have been doing that to your wife at home. You know, I'm sure she
Yeah,
probably
that's
wasn't
role play.
about it.
See, that's
That's
something that we don't talk
crazy.
about. We need to talk about being the right level of freakiness for your partner. You know,
Like, your freak has to match theirs.
it has to match, or they're gonna start doing
Yeah.
that shit. Like if I was,
Exactly. Their-
I'm not saying
their side
I'm
shit
not
is
saying
something
I would
crazy.
do that, but I'm saying if I was married to someone that didn't match my freak, I'd go crazy. You know what I mean? I'd go insane. Because it's like, imagine, and Devon, you're one of the freakiest niggas I know. Imagine you're dating a girl and she only likes like the most bare minimum vanilla stuff. Doesn't like anything outside. She thinks doggy is too crazy. You wouldn't go crazy? You wouldn't go a little bit insane if you only had to do missionary for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, I don't know how much I can say here. But, you know, if we're not like in tune, let's just say, like, then yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time for real. It's like missionary's cool, but like, wait, you ain't doing nothing with your mouth here? Like,
Someone's got to match your freak.
Okay,
you
how
know?
about this? She
it's like,
does
you don't
give.
want, you don't want me to do nothing with my mouth here? Like, what are we doing here?
She
Like, what are we
gives-
doing with our? What are we doing with our mouths in this situation? They got to be also get into some play here. Like, I'm trying to eat something here. Like, what's happening?
Okay, how
Just
about
trying to get some dessert.
she gives head, but it's like that
Exactly.
scene from SpongeBob. We had like the chocolate bar, and he was like,
Oh yeah. Also, if you don't know how to at least if you don't at least know how to like give a little bit of head, good. Like, I'm sorry, I'm out of there. I'm sorry. Like, if you don't know how to suck it, like, what are we doing here? Because I'm not like,
If
you know,
can't suck it, you just gotta go fuck it. You know what I mean?
I know what I can do with it. You know, I know what I can do with a female's body. You know?
Oh,
I know what my mouth can do to a female's body.
I've been looking
Yours
for
can't
there.
even at least give me, and it feels like it should be easier for women because it's like, you know, y'all.
I
Oh
don't
no, it's
know.
like,
That sounds like it would be tough. Like given fellatio, that sounds like it would be rough. You know what I mean?
I mean, I feel like
I
it's
don't
hard.
know.
It's probably harder to give proper fellatio to a woman.
But like it's
cunnilingus, I
like
guess is
at least with like
the point.
guys, it's mostly in the tongue, right? But the girls, like you gotta get your back, of your mouth involved. That's a lot. I feel like that's
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
mean, but also every girl is different. So some girls, it's like super easy.
I
It
think
takes
some
like
girls got
2
some
seconds.
wide ass mouths.
Exactly. And
Some-
also, here's an advantage. Most guys are so trash at it that if you're at least decent at it, most girls are gonna be like, "Oh shit, you didn't make no mistakes. You're not biting the shit for no reason. Like you're actually doing it right. Like what's going on here? Like I've literally, from my experience, you do one good time, and a lot of women are like, "Fuck, I've never. That's actually incredible. Like that's actually incredible." Because a lot of guys are just really bad at it, and even some of the guys think they're good at it, and it's like, oh, you're good at it, and you get a little bullshit licks, and then it's like, if you ain't really going in, you're not really doing nothing.
My phone now.
Like,
Is this the time
Like,
when we
yo,
announce that we're moving the Yappy Hour down to Pornhub? Is this the time when we announce it?
Go OnlyFans.
The Pornhub
your tongue
podcast.
ain't trying to hit as many areas in there as possible. You ain't doing your job, and it's like somewhere for women.
Dog
You
to
know,
wet dog food. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't know how to tell a woman to do it properly.
Calling
but, like, you should know
coochie,
how to do
calling
it.
the poom poom wet dog food is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Why'd you call it wet dog food?
I'm getting that.
God, that shit wet dog food is crazy.
Like, I feel like you calling it wet dog food makes me think you don't
Yo,
like it.
if I was a girl, they would call my shit wet dog food. I'm killing my, I'm booing myself.
Jersey,
Yeah.
question. Let's say you're with a guy, right? And he's cool. Y'all been together for a minute, but y'all finally get into it. One good time. And it's cool, great, incredible.
Uh-huh.
Then he's like, that's the best wet dog food I've ever had.
What the fuck? Might get kicked. Honestly, he might get kicked.
Wait, what's dry dog food in this scenario?
The butt? Please don't let it be the
I thought it
butt.
was like old woman pussy or something.
He's chocolate on part two.
That's when she hit 80. It's like, oh, don't get wet no more. That's just dry dog food.
Or powder.
Oh man.
Oh, this pod's so
She
good.
gonna squirt. She got the crop duster on her.
Okay, I think that's enough. I think we reached a lot of time. I think.
He said, "You know, we had a lot of fun on the pod today, but
Yeah, we have a lot of fun here,
dog food
guys.
coochie
Also,
is no laughing matter."
I
also,
take
don't
that
take,
serious to the heart.
don't take everything we say on this pod too seriously, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Have fun. You know, we're yapping. We're having a good time here.
yeah.
You know, Jersey's not offended, so that means you can't be either, or else you're a girl.
So am I not? Wait, what?
Just on the way out the door. Nigga just shit.
He went from I don't listen to Spanish people, sorry Jersey, to now I'm not a girl.
I think next week we'll have Devon tell us all the places that he doesn't hate as well. Hey, congratulations, Devon. You have sunk another one of my battleships. Congratulations.